Well, should we roll some D20s?
Indeed, we shall.
Please.
Ooh.
No! Somebody get a 1.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is the crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me get prepared. Sorry, I've been like zoning out all day, or else I would have jumped in here sooner. Let me find a pen. Alright, so last session, let me find the start. Is this last time? Yes, okay, so we make it to Fandaval? Yeah, that sounds right. The city of goblins, and Vasar knows Alifir Ongelson and Tratnalk. I'm pretty sure I butchered those names. So we try to find them. We're told that the Trat guy is now the mayor. So we go to the mayor's house to visit him, and he wants us to clear out a 2-story opera house. We shop before we do that. We go to the opera house and we notice posters of the people from the last campaign, which is great. It's closed off, and once we get inside, Soot looks around first. Then we head in, we go to the manager's office and find a Sholov. Oh, scholars. I can't even read my own handwriting. A scholars pack and a note that shows motive to a staff member that could have done all this. We check the bathrooms. Phoenix finds a snuff box made out of silver, and then we move into the staff room. Then Karash's dressing room, because, I guess he's spectacular. We go in there, find nothing. Obo goes to the green room to find food at a table that's untouched by rot or anything else. It looks normal. So he grabs some. And I sit with Phoenix while the other two go exploring, finding something scrawled on the wall that's in the handouts. We find a curtain of purple that Vasar investigates to find a large humanoid eating popcorn and eating popcorn covered in popcorn sitting there. We find an exit door and then a prop room and 2 doors after we leave him to his popcorn. Vasar opens one of the doors that lets out enough blood to have 2 inches of standing water everywhere in this opera house, which is disgusting. Then we figure out we have to play out a scene for this weird humanoid eating popcorn. Berea, in her amazingness, gets the rose of approval, whatever that means. And the bean tells us to go through the trapdoor for more fun and disappears. The trapdoor smells sulfury, which suggests that it goes to I believe it was the first level of hell, Ergenos? Yeah, sure. We send off a message while we explore the rest of the place. And then we're pretty much told, you didn't find everybody, you have to go get everybody. So we go through the trapdoor, and it's the same area we were in, except everything's tinted red with about 80 people in the seats. When we close this door, we see a mural on the ground with people worshipping goat-eyed adventurers, which is still creepy. And outside, the sky's full of goat eyes, also creepy. We run into Alto, a demon, and figure that we're missing about 50 bodies after we did a count. He tells us what she looks like. Oh, he introduces us to their sister. Tells us what she looks like. I must have missed something. We defeat Tenor. I think that was the crazy spider lady. And move on. Alto's name is now on Karash's door, and Obo looks for goggles, but finds a lot of flayed skin, which is great. He does find 50 GP worth of dentures and a 250 GP diamond ring, and notices that the skin's fresh, which is also great. We open the dressing rooms and find a wizard and a witch with a cursed item on them that ends up killing them. We grab one of the gauntlets and the session ends. It was gross.
Nah, I mean, that's all. It's a
It was
perspective.
gross.
Yeah, and the other thing too is that Annalise, the description of Annalise matches there was like a lady standing behind everybody on on all those posters outside. So that is the face that was on the poster outside, just above you guys on the
Okay.
map,
That must have been the
which
thing
matches
I missed.
Annalise's face. No, I
Okay.
don't think I said
Ooh.
that. I don't think I made that clear.
Okay.
So I was just retroactively making that clear. That is Annalise. At
Yep,
least her
yep.
face on the picture.
Did I get? I think I got everything.
Yeah, I think so.
We did find
Really
the 5
good.
smoke monsters in Karash's room.
True.
Oh yes. I must have forgotten about the monsters.
All right. Well then, yeah, and I guess we'll pick up right where we left off with you all outside the dressing rooms, which were two, are now one. With the big wall blown out in the middle between them, and a dead witch and a dead wizard.
And we have both of the blast gloves, right? I think we ended
Yes.
up with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm holding them. Obo is holding them right now. And he got a really good check on them, so he knows what they are.
Yeah. Where to now? Or I don't know if you guys need to talk and regroup and.
Um,
We've still got 2 rooms here we haven't checked.
mhm.
The green room, and then was it? Yeah, Karash's room. We've got the one with Alto on the door. We've not actually been in there yet. Which I can't. I'm hoping we don't end up having to fight Alto in that room because that's a tiny room.
2x2 room.
Well, I mean, you know what? Actually, hey, Bazaar, would you mind opening this door for me? Also, for the hand, since I can't delete it, I'm gonna just shove it down here.
The Tsar will walk past while laying on hands himself for another 5. There we go. That way he's back up a little bit more healthy. And then he will open the door to the green room.
All right. Yeah, in the green room, same 2 couches, same table, but this time instead of food and everything on the table, there is a man tied to the corners by each of his limbs, with his head missing. And yes, and if you remember, I'm not saying it's related, but there was when you came through the portal, there was a head stuck to the steel defender's back, which was originally a watermelon.
Well,
Obo, do you have his head?
I'll just give a slight glance over to the steel defender and just give a sly chuckle. I don't know. Maybe.
didn't you take a bite out of it?
Yep, there's a big chunk missing out of the skull, and some brains look like they've been scooped out.
So Obo, how'd it taste?
Yeah, please tell me. I want to know.
You know, it really isn't as delightful as what I was hoping.
Tasted like watermelon, yeah. Which for Obo, yeah, I guess it may not be very good. Yeah.
Obo enjoyed the watermelon. He didn't really enjoy the brains, though. Not
Did you try the brains?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Whenever we
right.
came
Yeah.
through,
Yeah,
the
you
first
did, didn't
thing,
you?
yeah, Phoenix pointed it out, and I took a
Yeah.
scoop and spit it right back out.
Yeah, not as good.
I will take the head off the spike and walk over and place it back on the table, like roughly where his head was. And
That should be. Yeah.
I'll say,
Yeah.
well, hopefully when we come back, you'll be okay. And walk away.
It looks like his head was like ripped off, like brutally ripped off. Like somebody grabbed his head and then just like pulled it off. So there's like blood spatter all over the back of the back of the room, and just like, you know, shreds of tissue and sinew and stuff. And you just put it there. That's cool.
Yeah, I was,
It'll
nestle it
reattach.
kind of. Yeah. That's how it
Like
works, right?
Deadpool. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Visar will head up to Karash's dressing room.
Mhm.
He. If I remember correctly, there was a portal in the room here. I wonder if it's still connected. And then with that, he will push open the door.
All right. Whoa. Where are we at? Sorry, too many tabs. Here we go. Okay, so you push open the door. Yep, it's like the dressing room before, but there's the vanity in the room, scrawled like into the mirror. Alto is beautiful. It's just like scraped and carved into the mirror all over the place. There's also a stack of posters lying on the counter.
Visar would step in and then peek through the through the bathroom door back here
Mm-hmm.
to check.
Yep, that same portal is there.
All right, good to know we have another exit if we need.
And nothing's trying to kill us here. That's
Not much is trying to kill us here yet.
So, manager's room's up ahead. Seems like a good place for the boss to be.
Sounds like a plan.
all right.
Let's do it.
Visar will lead the way, obviously.
Yeah, because he's the strong
then-
one.
Ah,
He'll open the door.
sorry, give me 1 second. My mouse is acting up. Okay, there we go.
Not feeding it properly.
Oh, you're right. Silly me.
That was cheesy.
Oh god. The psychic damage adds.
Did we want to check the bathrooms as we go by?
Are you saying the jokes aren't Gouda?
Oh my god.
The final boss is going to be someone who just reflects all of the psychic damage we've added
Yeah.
up. That's his one attack.
There's just
But yeah, we should
Okay.
check the bathrooms. But yeah, all this weird.
it's
I don't know how to
tomfoolery.
feel. Yes, weird.
Yeah.
I mean, good weird, but still weird.
You know what's funny? We actually have a mouse at work named Cheddar.
Nah, yeah. Actually, when you go out to into this hallway, you don't really need to open up the doors or anything, because the walls connecting the bathrooms to the hallways have been like blasted open, leaving them both open the hallway. And then there are fleshy humanoid remains splattered all across the bathrooms, and the toilets on both sides are festering with an acrid stench, surrounded by dead flies.
But do you think we have to take all these pieces back? This is going to be troublesome.
Does anybody have a shovel? And then
Okay.
Visar would just keep walking.
I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Yeah, go
Is
for
it
it.
just for one bathroom, or would it be for like both?
It'd be for both of them.
Okay. And I kind of just want to look around for anything valuable or anything like that's not just blood or like a finger,
Yeah.
something, an item,
Go for it.
any. First, of course, then intelligence or investigation. I think it clicked. There we go. 14.
Yeah, 14 plus
Yeah,
one.
15.
Yeah, you're looking around and it looks like the remains, are just two separate people, and you can find that each of them seem to be armed with a similar looking gauntlet, although both gauntlets at this point have been destroyed.
Hmm.
That you
Are
could have found
they
earlier. Yeah.
are they like shattered to pieces, or are they just like kind of fried?
They're kind of shattered to pieces. Yeah, they're sort of
Hmm.
irreparable. Yeah, irreparable.
All right, I'll carry on my way then.
Right.
Sorry. Visar would open this first door that he comes to.
All right. Yep. The manager's office.
Yes.
Bam. Okay. So this room stinks of like rotten eggs and brimstone, and the manager's desk, rather than being made out of wood, seems to be carved out of like that kind of pungent yellow sulfur, with an extremely elaborate nameplate reading "Bass" sitting on their base sitting on it. A burning candle on the desk illuminates the room, and two filing cabinets rest in either corner. In the back.
Does it
Can
also have a
we-
dead body?
No.
Okay.
Can I look through the filing cabinets?
Sure. Yeah. Gonna give me a perception check.
Can I do investigation?
Sure.
$17.
All right. It seems to be the tales of the lives of a person named Karash Yamashiro, named Movakri, and various other.
I was gonna say
you
Mo
know,
doesn't have a
figures.
last name.
Yeah. Of just of yeah, Share and Seal and Movakri. It is files and folders of information about the lives of that previous adventuring party. You don't necessarily have any description that you come across quickly, so you kind of maybe don't make that connection that it's the same people that were on the posters. But it seems to be like dossiers on a group of people.
You find anything interesting?
A bunch of files talking about looks like a group of adventurers of some sort. Do we think this is important?
I mean, do you think they came here before we did?
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of files here. I guess I could skim through them and see if I can find any that seem more important or more well read.
Do you want me to help?
Yeah, maybe. Let's take a look and
Okay.
make sure. Maybe there's some clues to what's going on here.
Sure. Why don't you make a group investigation check?
Okay.
So one of you two just needs to succeed. Go ahead.
I'll give guidance to Bria.
Okay, and you said investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not proficient in invest. Holy frick.
I mean, hey.
There you go.
A 7, yeah, that's something.
Yeah, so there's nothing pertaining to this event. Although, I don't know if Karash read through all of the scripts.
Crash? Who's
Or
Crash?
sorry, Phoenix. Yeah, my bad. Oh,
Yeah,
confusing myself. Yeah.
He read through them because we were reading through them when we were deciding what to do
Okay.
for
There,
the play.
the one thing you come across that is interesting is a story or a time in these people's lives when they kind of fell into similar circumstances revolving around a traveling fun fair and a clown named Happy Jack, and connecting that back to Jack von Zarovich from the scripts that Annalise spoke of.
I think these people are the people in the play. They seem to be real. I don't recognize the place it's talking about, though.
If they're real, then are they alive now?
I mean, possibly. I don't see any sort of dates here. Maybe I stash a couple of the files just in case.
I mean, can't we just take all of them?
It's a lot of information. It's the collective lives of that whole adventuring party, all written down. So how much you can carry is yeah.
I mean, maybe we should take a little bit.
Can we tell by looking at it kind of what happened later in their lives versus what happened earlier on?
Um, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much time you're willing to sit there and read through everything. Um, yeah, if you take 10, 15 more minutes to kind of read through, you can kind of get a little bit of what happened later in their lives, kind of skimming, but still trying to get some context versus just like flipping to pages. You don't really get any context, so none of it seems to make sense.
I'd be happy to do that, and then we could take a file, some of the files on each of the people that kind of occurred later on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, the notable thing is the last. Sorry, I'm looking away from my microphone and talking just to to make things difficult. I was trying to remember something. What's that place called? Bear with me. Okay, cool. The last file is them entering a some sort of structure or some sort of thing called the Radiant Citadel in search of a figure named Vecna.
Oh, have I heard of a Vecna?
Probably not. No, because he's not a Midgard being.
Okay.
Yeah.
She'll just look around. Do any of you, Vasar, do you know this Vecna person?
So I was like, it was a villain in a TV show I watched once. Wait, what? No, hold on. I don't know.
You say he's not a relevant figure in Midgard, so
No,
Vasar
yeah.
wouldn't.
No, nobody would.
You're a
Nobody really
plane
would.
walker, is why she asked in the first place, because you
Yeah.
walk the planes or whatever.
Vasar would just turn and shake his head like, never heard it before.
But I thought you've traveled all around.
I have, but the name is new to me.
Oh, okay.
Either he's a well-kept secret, or he just doesn't exist.
Never existed at all.
Well, I mean, if these
I'll be
adventurers
right back.
went to go after him, I would assuming it's a him, I would assume this thing is real. I'm curious now. I've never heard of Vecna before.
Be powerful.
I mean, the adventurers have plays about them, so they have to be powerful themselves. So for them to go after something like a Vecna, maybe it's a god or like some weird archfey thing.
Thought a fire could be cool. We could be friends.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe if we all start plane hopping like our friend pointing to Vasar, maybe we'll run into them and we could say, "Hi, hey, you have plays written about you now?"
Yeah, I mean, we could probably get a lot stronger doing that. And I still need to be a lot stronger if I want to burn everything down.
Yeah, strength would be nice.
We wandering around.
I'm getting ready for the next door. Did this one or this one?
One's a storage room. One's the ticket booth room.
This
So,
is the storage, and this is the ticket, right?
I believe so.
Sorry. Who was between Phoenix and Bria? Who left the manager's office first?
Um, I would assume Bria, since she really didn't find anything.
Cool. Bria, will you give me
So, why
a...
is it me?
Because you left
Why is
first.
it always me?
Why always me? Will you give me a charisma saving throw?
I feel like I should be like a level ahead of everybody with all this shit that keeps happening.
Oh, you're fine. You're good. For half a second, it seemed you get like this like cold, kind of funky sensation that like shiver that seems to go up your whole body, and then you shake it off and you keep walking, and that's it.
Huh, that was weird.
How was
Cold
that?
spot.
Oh, I mean, I felt a cold chill. Weird.
Want me to warm you up?
Oh, no, I'm good now. It was just for a second.
Okay.
All right.
Visar
You are also dead now, but no. That was to save your own life, and you failed by succeeding.
Now she's an undead werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
undead plant-based werewolf.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get all the curses. Just throw them on me. I'll be, as Colin Mockery likes to say, I'll be your lightning rod of hate. Zzz. Just hit me with everything.
She's a plant-based werewolf. She's a soy boar.
Oh my god.
She's an impossible boar.
Yes, impossible boy. I like that a little bit better. But soy boy is good too.
I will say, when you guys were walking past the storage room and the ticket booth, like you were walking up that way, I mean, right away, one thing that stands out is that the door to the beverage storage room is replaced by a man with his arms and legs stretched out, so as if to like block the entrance, and he's just frozen in place.
I'll poke him with my quarterstaff. What's with this guy?
He just stays where he is.
Is he alive, do we think?
Visar would poke him. Like,
Phoenix pokes him, and then Visar pokes him. Yeah.
And Visar would actually try and like push him over a little bit, see if.
He swings open like he's the door. Yeah.
Okay.
But you also notice that his eyes turn to look at you like he's a victim in like House of Wax, where his whole body can't move, but his eyes seem to move.
Okay. Visar would step into the room then.
All right. It reeks of booze, alcohol, and vomit.
Ew.
And
The collection.
and there are 30 empty casks of ale and 30 busted bottles of wine. Oh, sorry, I can reveal that for you, although they're not going to be there, so it's not the most exciting reveal. It freaking works. There we go.
Phoenix will look at the door guy.
Ah!
Did you drink all this?
He just looks at you.
Is that what happened? He's frozen, I think. I could probably thaw him out, maybe.
Bria will
Yeah.
turn around. Holy shit! There was a person here the whole time. She'll poke him. Does he do anything?
Just looks at you.
Are you okay? Blink once for yes and 2 for no.
He can't blink, and you realize his eyes are super dried out.
Do I have water on me?
I would assume we have water skins.
Probably.
She'll
yeah.
she'll use some of her water skin to put some water in this person's eyeballs because she feels bad. Even though they're evil, I think that she thinks he should at least
Just-
be able to blink his eyes.
It's your pet the dog moment, you know? It's cool, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're already in hell. What worse things could happen to this guy? It's one
Yeah.
pity in a horrible place. I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to be that much.
You know, the real evil is the fact that you're giving him the slightest bit of hope and then just walking
Exactly.
away.
See?
Yeah.
See? That's what it is.
It's 3D chess. I should also say too that the carpet you're standing on, in the lobby, is matted with chunks of rotted meat and spackles of dried blood. And then, as you can see on the map, all the windows are busted out. And I don't remember if you guys checked out one of the exits. If you looked outside at all, did you?
Yeah,
Have
we
you?
did.
Yes.
Of
Yeah, the
course,
goat
the
eyes.
goat eyes every
Goat
year.
eyes.
Yes.
Yep.
Guy.
That's still
Yeah.
what's going. That's still what's going on.
Okay.
I have a question. Can I make a check to see like how this human is like actually attached to the wall, if that makes sense? Like a door has hinges. Can I see how he's attached to the wall? Or if I can
Oh, if
Yeah.
he's
See how the
like,
guy's hung.
if he's like,
like
you
a
know,
boar.
flying, or if he's like flying Dutchman
Well,
into
like
the
a door.
ship, since those people are part of the ship, which is so creepy to think about.
Yeah, it's more
Yeah.
like that. It appears to be more like that. You don't immediately see any like structure. Yeah. He just seems to be he's one with the theta.
Nah, oh well. That was my attempt to help him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she will say, "Oh, let me dress you up a little bit," and then she'll druid craft some flesh-eating flowers and plants into his hair.
Oh, there you go.
Do the plants do anything?
Is that
Do
a
they, like,
thing?
try to eat them?
That I don't know. That's like bordering on turning Druidcraft into an attacking
I
violent spell.
They're just
I'll give you-
flowering, so
I'll
I'm
give
just
you this one
curious-
for flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
curious if they like start to attack him because I never mean for it to be attack. I'm just curious if they're trying to like go after him or they're just gonna sit there.
Yeah, they burrow into his skin. You can see the roots burrowing into his like scalp.
Oh yeah, see, he's better already. Next room.
Yes, and I can't find, unfortunately, the piece of paper I had written stuff down on last time. But yeah, now you're going into the next room. Did someone make popcorn?
I think we all like
Yeah.
popped all the popcorn.
We had
You
like
made
a
all the
popcorn
popcorn bags,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, we popped all the
Yeah.
popcorn.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
is
cool.
one thing I forgot to write down. The freaking popcorn.
Thought so.
How many
Oh,
You guys
popcorns
did all the
we
fun
pop?
stuff. None. No eyeballs.
Ah.
You can pop any balls. You're good. Yeah, you walk into the concessions and box office. Let me just open it up for you. There's a cash register, bundled tickets sitting near the window, and then there's an elderly woman wearing noble's clothes sitting cross-legged in the corner. Although she is looks like she's been burnt to death. She's sitting like in the same place the stove was that you guys cooked the popcorn on.
Hmm.
And it's just her smoky charred remains. So I guess it's hard to tell she's wearing noble's clothes, but they look nice. Like what little patches there left, you can see the hemwork is good.
Question.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I try to mend the clothing back, or is it too much?
I think it's probably too much. It's a lot. I don't know how much does. Well,
I think it's a 1 foot square area.
yeah, you can mend a patch of it. You can mend some of the fabric. Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't be able to go through it all though.
Or is
and fix it.
mending a cantrip?
Yes.
I guess
Yeah.
you could take the time to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk up to her and start mending
Okay.
the clothing.
Yeah. you're you're mending the clothing on this like burnt charred body as it's still kind of smoking a little bit. And
He
everyone's
was
looking
lucky.
around.
He went out
Yeah.
the right way.
Mm. And you also notice as you're doing that, I don't know if everyone's like looking around the places, continuing to look around, but you notice that there are 10 people tied like up in the storage room, and they all seem to be missing their teeth.
Hmm.
Yes. And then there's
Yeah.
also a pile of blackened teeth kind of scattered around
Did we popcorn their
the burnt
teeth?
body. There is also a stack of clothes for a noble woman that's also in that storage room anyway. So as you're like mending it, you kind of finish mending it. So someone
Yeah.
bends over and picks up a folded stack of nice noble woman's clothes.
I pause for a second and I look and I squint and I realize all the time and effort I put in, and I just throw the rope to the ground, step on it, and just walk out of the room.
Yeah. Additionally, last two things that are in there, a crate with 250 jawbones. You know that because on the side of the crate, written in scrawled handwriting, is 250 jawbones, goat jawbones. And then there's also a box with 300 drinking horns from various goats, like harvested from various goats.
Are they empty drinking horns?
Yeah, they're empty.
Hey guys, look, souvenirs.
Did you guys come across a cat?
No.
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't run into one of those because I would have been all over a cat.
Yeah, well, as you're looking at the drinking horns, jumping out from one of the boxes is a hairless cat, and it kind of arches its back and then hops off onto the floor and tries to like scamper out the door.
Yeah, I don't have to speak with animals. I don't think I do. Wait a minute. Nope. Cat.
Hey.
Okay.
Phoenix will
I can't
just start shouting, "Here, kitty, kitty," in every language he can speak.
Okay. Do you want to give me an animal handling check?
Sure. Not my strong suit, but let's go for
Yeah.
it. Hey, not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
And I speak Common, Elven, Sylvan, Infernal, and Ignan. So
Yeah, one of those, for whatever reason, one of those languages seems to hit, and the cat sort of calms down and walks up to you and starts like rubbing against your leg, and you can see it has like a nice little collar around its neck.
I'll bend over to pet it and look at the collar.
Yeah, you pet it. It's it's a hairless cat, so it's a unique experience. But it's the cat still like the cat still gives that like pressure, that return pressure to your hand. So it's still you still get the little endorphin rush from petting an animal. And where is it? There it is. Oh, it's oily too. An oily, wrinkled cat. Yeah.
Gross.
The leather collar is embossed with the words "treasure chest."
It seems treasure chest. That's a weird name.
Why would someone name their cat Treasure Chest? Maybe
Maybe
if you
they.
pet it, there's like a secret latch on it somewhere, like a treasure chest.
Maybe in the real world, this is a treasure chest, and in this world, it's a cat.
Oh, like yeah, I keep forgetting dichotomy. Somebody's brain.
I have much experience, very personal experience with that happening.
You want to stay with us, Kitty?
Cat looks at you, up at you, unknowing of what you just said, and just meows at you because it's enjoying being pet.
Well, maybe it'll follow.
Gonna ask Phoenix, hey, what is that creature that you're petting?
It's a cat. It's a weird looking cat, but it's a cat.
Cat. Do you like eat them?
I mean, I guess you could, but I think most people keep them as pets.
Pet. Is that
I
is
have
that
heard
kind of
them
like?
compared to chicken before, though.
Ooh, I do like chicken.
This one seems a little greasy, though. I don't know if it tastes very good.
Oh, well, it's too much work for this.
Just deep fry it.
Oh, Bizarre made a good point. All right. Guess we should head into the theater now. I don't think there's much else to see outside the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside the audience, there's nothing really else to do.
Do we want to go in from the house left or from the entrance?
How about we do the main entrance? We haven't went in that way yet.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Even.
Oh, is the cat following us as we move?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Basar would try to keep his distance just a little bit from the cat because
Mhm.
he's had some bad experiences with cats. They don't seem to like him very much.
No.
Wait,
Yeah, the cat, every time you look at the cat, it hisses at you and gets a little closer. Gets a little
I'm
closer to Phoenix.
I'm a giant insect.
Yeah.
Cats hunt and eat insects.
um, while we're walking with this cat, Bria will try to ingratiate herself to the cat.
Yeah. You want to give me an animal handling check?
Sure.
ooh.
I think you have a
Nice.
friend.
Yeah.
That's a check.
But yeah, so she'll just like timidly hold her hand out and wait for Kitty. And then I'm assuming the cat will get closer and she'll just start scratching. Oh, Phoenix, I think we both have a friend.
Well, Soot rides with me. Maybe you can get the kitty to ride with you.
Kitty, will you ride with me? And she'll try to pick up the cat.
Cat, let's pick
Oh,
her up. You
okay.
hold the cat up. Her, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a peek.
And like I'll almost like hold it like a baby, but then like show it her shoulder so if it wants to like run up on her shoulder, it can.
Yeah, you got a little grease trail from its oily skin. Very
I
nice.
mean, she's a plant. It
Yeah.
doesn't really bother her that much.
Yep. Yep.
I assume these are the pair of double doors.
If you guys can walk through, right? You can see, or do I need to reveal it? No, you were already in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we came from.
Mhm.
We all ready to open the doors?
Yes.
I
All
think
right.
so.
I open this door.
Yeah, you open the door, walk in. Yeah, you see the 80 people kind of throughout the theater that are still just sitting, frozen in time in place, with these expressions of awe and disgust, and all their mouths sewn shut.
Well, I mean, we looked around the place. Did we just start chucking these guys all through the portal?
Yeah, I don't see what else we could do.
Maybe if we put Vasar on one side and he could keep the rope dangled down with a like a noose, and we could just keep giving him new ones to haul up.
Yeah, the only thing about that is he is our frontline fighter, so if something were to happen on this side, we would want him here.
But if something were to happen on the other side,
That's a good point. I guess I could always substitute as a frontline.
plus there's what 80 or so in the theater.
Yeah.
I mean,
Might
we
be
could take whatever length of rope we have and tie a couple together and take them through at one, like 2, 3 at a time.
Oh, I got an idea. What if we take all of their arms out of all of their sleeves and tie all their sleeves together?
Could we move that amount of weight?
Well, they get all floaty once they're in the portal.
True.
That's a good point.
So we tie two together and then just keep dangling one in the portal. But then we still need somebody on the other side to pull them out.
Well, how about? Well, I'm not very. Actually, my strength is about the same as Visar's. um, hmm. I could go on the other side of the portal and have my dog help me pull the rope, so it's both of us pulling. And in case something happens on the other side, there's two of us. Yeah, for safety purposes.
Could we have Phoenix send Soot for more reinforcements? Bring them into the building to help on that side, while the rest of us are preparing stuff over here. Send two people across, like Obo and Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. That could work.
So go to get the mayor to help us with.
Get a security team or something.
Oh yeah,
Even
while
some
we
of the
do
guards.
this.
That way they can help on the other side, give defense or anything like that, and we could just keep chucking through on this side.
Do we want to do that and send them out to get guards, like as we pull people, or do we want to wait for the guards in case something happens?
It took about, what, an hour for Soot to get there and back?
Yeah, so to go collect
in
guards.
that amount of time, we could probably get some of the people ready to go through.
Well, does anyone or would anyone benefit from a short rest?
Personally, no.
I could get some HP back since I've got hit with stuff, but besides that, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
only
get
10
one.
down. It's not that big of a deal.
I'm only missing one little spell slot, so.
Okay.
I think we could do without.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think it sounds like a good plan. If me and Phoenix go to the other side, we get reinforcements, and well, I just said so to get reinforcements. We prep some people, and about like 45 minutes in, we'll pop over and wait for the guards.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Why don't we start with the people up front? That'd be a lot easier.
I'll sit down and start writing out the note to give to Soot.
Guess.
Visar will pick somebody up just at random as he's walking by and bring him up towards the front.
Okay.
Did you want to say something?
It's just, why couldn't you? Never mind.
Do you have an idea?
No, it's just, you just randomly pick up people.
How else are we going to get them to the front? They don't
Like,
seem to be
nicely
responding.
pick them up? I mean, you don't have to manhandle these randos.
I'm doing what needs to be done.
Fine, whatever.
I mean, the other option is to just let them all here. Tell them we never found them, or that we found their bodies.
I mean, we could. I'm kind of surprised you're not suggesting that.
Better reward.
That's what I
True,
figured.
that's true.
The more people we bring through, maybe he'll slide us some gold or some more stuff that we can use. Maybe
If
he'll
they're an
even
inconvenience.
give
Sorry.
us a portal straight to the hut. We don't know.
If they're a nuisance, we'll kill them. How about that?
Got it.
All right. I guess I'll grab someone. 2.
All right. Will you give me athletics checks?
Everybody?
Everybody's moving somebody.
Okay,
You throw
me
your back
see.
out. You hear a crunch?
do you,
Oh.
do you
And
need
Visar
some
goes,
help, Visar?
Oh.
Visar's knees just completely just
Here, let me
decimate.
help.
He just pops.
Oh.
God.
Oh,
You
man.
guys are so weak. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the oh god for Visar definitely is Obog. Obog. The teacher's like, oh, and you're like hobbling around. Everyone else is just trying to lift, and nobody can lift these people up.
There's some big people. Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright, new idea. Get some rope, tie it around the steel defender. He can drag him. It's fine.
All right. I'll tie the rope. Whoa, shoot. We only have one rope.
Who are you taking as well? Are you taking people from the front row?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
basically the tile I'm standing in front of. I'm taking that person.
Okay. Cool. Where are Visar and Phoenix going to be positioned? It may or may not be relevant.
Uh-oh.
Visar picked up somebody from, like, yeah, I'd say this row.
Okay.
Or tried to.
I would have probably grabbed somebody from the end here.
Yeah.
Or been obviously trying to grab somebody from the end here. Would
Yeah.
have picked out a small person.
Yeah. Bria, what's your passive perception?
Okay, passive perception. 17.
Jesus, really?
Druid.
Nice.
My
All right.
wisdom's maxed out. It's a 17, and I have proficiency. I might get expertise in it. Then it'll be
There you go.
crazy.
So you do notice that next to you, right in this. Okay, hold on. Let me ping. In this seat, is a young girl dressed in pigtails, white and black face paint, and like what we would recognize as Victorian era, like black funeral attire. That matches kind of perfectly the description of Annalise and is a mirror image of the person on those posters, sitting there with her mouth sewn shut.
I walk over to the girl and like do the finger test they give drunks. Does her eyes move with the finger?
They just lock on your eyes, and she's just making like eye contact with you.
Can you blink your eyes?
She blinks her eyes.
Okay. Hey, group. I found Annalise.
Really?
They're right here.
Okay.
Are you okay? Blink once for yes, twice for no.
She looks at you and blinks.
She says she's okay.
And then blinks again.
Never mind, she says she isn't.
Maybe we can just talk to her? I mean, we could unsew her mouth, right?
I mean, does anybody have a knife or a sharp implement that won't, like, cut her head in half?
I do have a dagger.
Do you want to just use that?
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we do that, let me double check my inventory. Yeah, I have narrow-bladed scissors.
Oh yeah, okay. She'll turn back to her. We're going to scissor open your mouth. Is that okay? Blink once for yes, twice for no.
Blinks.
She waits a few more seconds to make sure it's just one. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. If you want to
It
just
blinks.
snippy.
Might just be that she needs to blink. You never know. Who knows? Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna snip it anyway. Screw it. Yeah, if you want to just snip.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and... What? Is there a check for snipping them?
Oh, you can just cut her lips open. Or yeah,
All right.
without cutting her lips. Yeah.
Okay.
Could do sleight of hand there.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
Okay.
I think. I mean, they're narrow. If you were using regular scissors, yeah, but you got specifically some what do you call them, narrow pointed scissors?
Yeah, they came from one of my packs. I can't remember which one.
No, that sounds
Bunch
good.
of random little things.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you cut her lips open. Or you free her lips from the thread that was binding them.
That sounds a little more.
Yeah.
Well, is she gonna say anything? I look at Bria.
She's like, we undid your lips. You can talk now.
She just looks at you and blinks.
Open your mouth.
She opens her mouth.
Is there anything in her mouth?
No.
Like a tongue.
I mean, yeah, there's like nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a mouth. She just has a mouth, yeah.
Can she move the rest of her?
I'll start moving her limbs so she's being difficult.
Yeah, you move her limbs and you just like position her. And she's just in that position.
Hey, make her do the YMCA.
I make her do the YMCA.
What would the YMCA be? Hugolots, I don't know, Mephits, Chernobog, an actual god, yeah. And Asmodeus. Wait a minute, wrong world. Yeah, no.
You summon the demon.
Yeah, you summoned the arch demon. Okay, yeah, you like, and as you're just like messing around with her, you can hear, "This is fun," as her mouth begins to speak, but with a very deep and deep voice.
Excuse me, who is this?
Me? Why do you ask?
Because I don't think a child with pigtails could do a deep voice like that.
I think Annalise is in her, what was it, like late teens, early 20s? I think she's like in her 20s, but yeah. Even so.
Hmm.
And she gives kind of a grin as the like blood from the sutures that have been kind of pulled out of place begins to kind of pour down her mouth.
Do you happen to be base?
In the flesh. Although, and she looks down at herself. I suppose not my flesh.
Do you have your own flesh?
She shrugs. I'm always in the market for new and more. And she kind of gives you a once up, a good look up and down. Are you volunteering?
I don't know how my flesh works all that well.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I just hold it together by my own will.
So, did you do this to all the people in this audience?
No, that was my brother's work.
Which brother is this?
Alto. Sweet, sweet
Um,
Alto.
hmm.
Would you guys mind if we took these guys back across? 'Cause we we want to go home, and we have to take these guys back to get home.
Hmm. Take my audience. Why would you do that?
We're getting paid really, really good money to get them back. So, yeah, we want the money.
Oh, mortals and money. She's just kind of lolling her head side to side, like kind of looking at you all variously, each and every one of you as she's talking.
Slowly go back and step up on the apron of the stage.
I mean, I guess we could skip the money if somebody could send us back to Baba Yaga's house.
Do we need money though?
I guess that's true for right now. Till I burn everything. Then the money won't matter.
She's just staring at Bria now, kind of like giving Bria the appraising eye.
I guess so. Unless you can take us home and at least double the amount of gold we're gonna get, we get these people back.
Hmm. And what if I did offer something along those lines?
She looks to the rest of the group.
As long as they go home, I don't care.
But not like where we came from. We need to go back to Baba Yaga.
Hmm.
Well, the stuff at the end, we got to have that.
Oh shit. Well, could you make us 2 stops? Like take us to the inn where we can get that stuff, then to Baba.
For a price.
What price?
A new meat suit. Yours, perhaps? And she looks at Bria.
What?
I
Well, I
don't
mean,
think she's made of meat.
What?
me? Oh, I'm a plant.
Hmm. Interesting. I've never been a plant before.
No. You are not inhabiting me.
Hmm. A bug, then? And she kind of leans over and gives a grin again. And as the blood has continued to flow, her teeth are striped white and red.
Visar would jump off the stage and pointedly look at her and say, "So what would happen if we were to kill you in this body?"
Hmm. I would like to see you try.
But if you would this be a total takeover, or would you be riding in our brain till we get where we're going, then you leave?
I think you would be the one doing the riding and watching. But I'd take very good care of your body.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I don't think she'd tell the truth either.
So what will it be then? A bargain or a battle?
I mean, maybe, and then she turns to her newfound cat. Maybe you can inhabit the cat. Would that work?
She gives you a no look, a negatory rampart look.
Huh. Well, guys, what do you think?
Well, question, Annalise. Would you take the body of, say, a guard? Would that be suitable?
She shakes her head slowly.
Oh.
One of you, she kind of points at yeah. Well, I guess really only Visar and Bria, because both Obo and Phoenix made the whole soul deal, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she's
Hey,
immune,
we're
so
protected.
she gets it, yeah. She can smell the stench of a devil's touch on you. You reek of lawful alignment.
What does that smell like?
That's brass. Like
Brass?
the scales? Brass?
Oh.
What are the
Smells like
scales? The brass scales of justice? Are they copper scales of justice? What are the scales of justice made out of?
I have no idea.
They
Yeah,
look
sure.
brassish to me usually.
Yeah, yeah. Brass smells like a high school marching band locker room.
Obo will take out a little piece of paper and pen and like nod as she says that. And says, I see, I see.
She kind of just rolls her neck, cracking her neck, and stretches. And then does a kind of a leaping backflip. Where did my mouse go? 5, 10, 15, right there. And we will roll initiative as she's now balancing on the head of one of the guests and kind of with her arms wide, legs crossed, both feet on the head, and bowing. I will miss this body, quite limber and skillful. And we will roll initiative. Hold on. Sorry, I think I was a little late. I'll put yours in. Why don't you re-roll yours and I'll give you a 16. Thank you. Hey, it's there anyway. Took the 16.
Oh, damn.
Natural 20, nice. Does it
Wait,
come
did
with
that-
any modifiers?
Does that not roll as initiative?
No.
No, I didn't.
You have to push the initiative word.
So annoying.
Word.
Selected.
Yeah, you have to have your token selected.
Oh, even better. Okay.
No, I was sticking at 20, but still. But okay.
Yeah.
It would technically be a 24.
You can change.
Do you have your?
My
Oh, it's your
original
initiative
was
mark.
an 8.
24. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Good call. 8. And
All right. What's our roll?
D20 plus, what is it? Just your dex modifier for initiative?
Yep.
Yeah,
Not your saving throw for dex, but just
No,
your dex.
just-
Yeah.
Dex mod, yeah.
Okay, plus 3, 17.
All right. How can I take full advantage of going first?
Not dying.
Ooh, good point.
I was going to go with killing her.
Yeah, that's true. That's yeah. You know.
Okay, so she's standing on the seats. So if I were to grease the floor, she would not be affected by it, I would imagine.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to ask that before I even tried it. Grease. No. All right. Well, can't really do much, so I guess I'll take a crossbow shot and just 17
Yeah, I will hit.
for 8.
And I'm gonna write in the cardboard box for 8. Yeah. I need to.
Why
Okay, so we had this conversation at work the other day. What do you think it's a machine? It has to be a machine that puts those little plastic nubbins on pens, right? They're just like
It would have to be,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
not just like
Oh, this-
some kid in a factory somewhere just going, 18 hours a day.
I assume the seats are rough terrain.
I think they're definitely, but I mean, yeah, I think they're climb over people
10.
and seats. Yeah.
20, 30. Ugh. All right. Then that'll be my turn.
Oh gosh, the steel defender's just like tearing people's skin off as it's crawling
It's
over
ripping
people.
through the seats as
Yeah.
it charges.
Base is up. Hmm. 15. So let's jump right. That was 15, right? Yeah. Right here. So just kind of leap again, and quickly with the the skill and precision and sort of like lithe strength of a gymnast, is going to unarmed strike Bria 4 times.
What? No. No, no,
Yeah.
no. We don't need that.
1, 2, 3, 4. So one of those will hit for a crit. She
At
doesn't do that
least
much
only
damage
one
though.
hits.
Oh, they
I
all
mean,
plus
it could be
6. I
worse.
forgot. They have plus 6. So 18. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, 2 of them hit.
Plus 6.
So here's the. How do I do this? Roll. Okay, here's the crit. This is what happens when you have character sheets that aren't in Roll20. Bam. Okay, 12 for the first one, and 5 for the second. And she just like spinning roundhouse kicks you. How you like them apples? How does it feel like to be unarmed struck a bunch of times? Not great.
I
Not great.
hate it.
Years,
Is it payback?
literal years of payback.
That is true. It was at least 2 years of me doing that to everybody.
At least I don't have a spear. I don't have a spear to attack you with. That's funny. Basar.
I have a question. If I were to move
Go ahead.
here, would I have flanking?
Yep, that would be advantage.
Can someone flank if they're in? Yeah. If even though the steel defender's in difficult terrain, yeah, definitely. I think that's fine. It's
Okay.
just movement.
Visar would move here, and he would pull out his slime blade and attack. And since I don't have my shield out, it would be that one.
Yep.
All right. For 5.
For 5. Yeah. Math. It's that. Cool. Proceed. Anything else for you?
Um, I I don't remember. I don't think I have my carrier of rod ability right now, so I can't do anything else.
Yeah. All right. Then, as you hit her, she, you slice across her chest, and you see like a cut kind of open up, just like a small one across her collarbone. It's five slashing damage, wasn't a whole lot, but she kind of like leans her head back and gives this like bass tone, like laugh, mwahaha laugh, and the roof of the theater just rips away. The boards just exploding away to this vast nothingness, red nothingness, with all of these goat eyes just staring all down at you. Bria.
Uh. Okay. I really need to heal, but if I move away, I will get an opportunity attack. Do I have... Oh, I have healing word. Okay. I'm going to action disengage. Run the fuck back here. And healing word myself. That's it.
All right. Phoenix.
Okay. Looking up at the sky at the eyes, are they like super far away, or are they like floating like just over the building?
It's hard to tell. It's kind of like, it's that like nebulous sort of like what's the word for like Lovecrafty, eldritch, kind of like that sort of eldritch, no geometry seems to make sense sort of thing, where you
Okay.
can't quite tell. They sort of see, they simultaneously seem right in your face and miles away. So it's like,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. I will move over here then. And let's see. We are going to, I think we're going to Scorching Ray.
Works that ray.
21, 27, 18.
Yeah. Oh, and I just decided we're playing by 5.5e rules. So sorry, your spell doesn't crit.
Oh,
Although they changed that. I think they said they removed that with the newest Earth Arcana.
Did they?
oh, it's
Yeah, they were like, okay, yeah, people didn't like that. That's fine. I think they changed that. I think they put monsters can crit again, but I'm not sure about that part. Okay, 5, 17. Oh, okay, 14, 17. But 33?
14 and 17 is 31.
31. Damn it.
31.
I was so close.
And on fire
Yeah, in fire. Okay.
for
Nice.
15 if they on their turn.
All right.
Be my turn.
Oboe.
All right. I am. I will take a crossbow shot to start. 16 a hit.
One moment. Bear with. Yes.
I don't
Awesome.
think we have a bear. I think we have a boar, though.
Bore with 15.
And I will run up. God damn.
Hey. Oh no, I was wrong. I did my math wrong. You've done 59 damage, not 50, right? It's gonna be a great moment. You're gonna run up and do what?
And God, sorry, clearing my throat. And I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure I can use my clockwork gauntlet, right? Or is that
Yep.
a separate attack?
Bonus
Okay.
action.
Great.
Just can't
Yeah.
attack with your defender if you do that.
Clockwork gauntlet.
22 hits.
13 and DC 13 save. I don't know.
Yeah. Hold on, no, I'm just doing some math.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's a good round. Hopefully she gets stunned too, so that she can't put out the fire. Ooh.
Making sure she didn't have any like good abilities. Not really.
Yeah, just to make sure. She
What kind of
hasn't-
save? Con save? Yeah, no. 11. She fails.
Let's go. Stun that bitch.
She is stunned. Right? She's an actor her round. Is that?
No, she can negate it somehow. She is stunned.
And move can't speak, or can speak only falteringly. Yep. Cool.
And will burn for 15 at the end of the turn.
15. So she dies, and as she kind of collapses, she falls off this person's head. I think she was, as she was stunned, she sort of like lost her balance. She was frozen in place and was like teetering. And then the fire, she falls forward and lands like flat on the floor between Vasar and Oboe. and kind of looks up at you, Obo, and just tries to, she just fighting against that's done is just mouths, "Thank you." And as the roof has been torn off, this wind, this kind of hellish wind just seems to whip up and it's just blaring, and you guys are stuck in this kind of almost like a demonic monsoon or demonic hurricane. And as her body begins to kind of like burn and rip away, a sort of, I don't know, orbish form seems to grow and grow and grow out of that space. And give me one moment as she. How big is huge? 3 by 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, second health bars.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't even seen my final form. You haven't even seen my final form. As a huge goat's eye begins to manifest. But it will be Visar's turn.
Wow, what an eyesore.
Mm-hmm. Ay. What?
Random question. We haven't taken. Oh, actually, shoot. Never mind. Let's disregard that question.
Bang.
No. Actually, this is more of a Henry question.
Shoot.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gone. Has
no.
it been dawn since we've been inside this building?
No. Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
I believe Visar would take his sword and do the thing that he does and attack.
What'd you roll? No.
10, yeah.
Yeah, you slash, and your sword just seems to do nothing. It either misses or it almost just seems to go through base.
Goat, damn it.
Good damn it.
Bria.
Is that a goat eyeball?
It is.
Just double checking. Okay.
Is that a goat I see?
Oh god. I'm going to run all the way back here because I'm not gonna get anywhere close to this thing. And I need to check range. Oh no. I think what I'm going to do is okay. I should have range. I am going to get in my bag, put a hand in there, swish around. And since this is hell, she's assuming that they would hate the good flavor, so she pulls out a strawberry starburst and throws it at him. They need to make a what is it? A dex check? Charisma save.
Yes, you launched this starburst at her, and it just seems to pass through her.
Excuse me? That was a waste of a good starburst, you ass.
Speaking of, quick sidebar, I had a starburst like Tootsie Pop like sucker, and I was miffed to find out that there's no like starburst in the center of it. That seems like such a waste. Why would you not
It is
have?
a waste.
It's just a starburst flavored sucker. Like that's
That's
That is
stupid.
What?
a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, yeah, can't wait to get to the end of this. I'll get a starburst, and then nope, no fucking starburst. I don't know. Phoenix.
I've been watching all this stuff pass through the eye. I take a look around. Is there anything else in the room of note that looks like out of place? Or is there do I see like another body? It's like somebody standing off in a corner or something. A man behind a green curtain.
Give me an investigation check or a perception check. Perception check.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't notice anybody.
Okay. Is that my action?
Yeah, that's an action.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to move up here. And then that'll be my turn.
Oboe.
I am going to let out a draconic roar. And you know what? I'll just take a crossbow shot. That's certainly a miss.
The bolt again
Steel-
seems to just go right through her.
Yeah, and Steel Defender will walk up right here. That'll be my turn.
All right. Base and the hold on, where is it at? So the roof was already torn away. One of those eyes in the sky, twice as high, lets out a bolt of necrotic energy that. Oopsie. Bria, sorry.
What are you doing to her?
Just attacking you. It's okay.
What?
Hey, Doom. Mute your mic next time.
You give me a you give me a DC 15 dex saving throw.
Okay. You said a dex save?
Yes. As you take 12 necrotic damage as the bolt lands right next to you and zaps you.
Yay.
Bizarre. So now that we're back to the first turn, since she's become her eye form, you are beginning to realize that no matter what you do, she can't seem to be hurt. Perhaps, and it's kind of unclear why, because you've all had some good attacks. Some of you, one of you, none of you actually, but yeah. But it doesn't look like you're missing as much as she just can't be hurt.
So, like, essentially, she becomes incorporeal whenever our attacks go to hit.
Those seem something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I try to run through her?
Sure.
I'd like to run through her towards the trapdoor.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let me.
It'll be difficult terrain, but yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Nah. She's incorporeal. You can run through her. I think. Can you run through a ghost? Is running through a ghost difficult terrain? No, I think it's just if you just end your turn into a ghost. And I think there's mechanics for that.
10, 20, 30. No. Yeah, the Sar would just try and run straight through her. Straight to the opposite side towards the door there.
You do.
He would then, upon doing that, he would then turn and say, attacks seem to be doing nothing. I mean, hell, I just walked right through her. Did we want to just goat the fuck out of here? It was a question directed at everybody else.
I mean, Bria is gonna hide. Since she is getting actively attacked.
Are we still like in the initiative order? Like, do we have to?
Yes. Yeah, we're still in initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious about how much I can respond or how much I can say.
Oh yeah, like a free action with whatever's a short, quick response.
I'm going to like as you say, let's get out of here. I'm going to shout out. I think all of her attacks are coming from the sky, and as I like point up to the open ceiling.
Bria, your turn.
She's gonna go back here, Phoenix, and hide. That's it.
No heals?
I mean, I don't want to. I feel like I shouldn't waste it, but then again, no, I'll. Then that's
Seriously,
it.
I don't think you can waste it because even if you max heal, you're not going to be at full health, are you?
No, all I have is healing word anyway, so it's not like it's the really. Yeah, so
I
it's
get
like
10.
it really does. Yeah, but I got a 1 on the higher cast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's just gonna hide.
All right. Phoenix.
I will run a little more over this way. And then he's going to look up to the air at the eye that shot the bolt at Bria, and then 2 other eyes. And he's going to fire off another scorching ray, shooting each one of them at a different eye.
Mm-hmm. What's the 120 feet?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Your scorching rays seem to just like peter off into nothingness, into the space.
And I'll yell out that I don't think we can reach the eyes. And I think I'll move on up to this corner here. And I'll stop there.
All right. Oboe.
Well, I am going to take the. I'll just disengage and head here. I'll have my steel defender station here. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. It is Base's turn again as that wind picks up even more, and you can hear tearing and splintering of wood as the looking back towards the front of the theater, you can see the theater itself is beginning to tear away. And I will just move you all real quickly to
Move. Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry, one sec. It's like right there. Close enough. Grids aren't matched up, so we'll just just playing with a little bit of house money, but it's fine. There you are, as the theater is beginning to like tear away into the sea of red and goat eyes. And 2 bolts are going to come down this time. 1 at Vasar and 1 at Obo. So will you each give me a dex saving throw?
All right.
Hey, good job, Vasar. You take half. You take half of 5 then, so you take 2. And Obo, you succeeded, so you take 4.
Oh. Okay.
And Vasar.
So the building is literally just crumbling around us?
Yes.
There's nothing that he can do, seeing as how he's a martial character. So he's just gonna jump into the portal
All right.
and try and go back to the other side.
Break on through to the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't remember how long the portal was. Was it 40 feet?
I think so.
Okay, so you're halfway through the portal.
Okay.
Ish.
Yeah.
Bria.
Okay, since she's noticing people are going through the portal, she. No. She's just gonna dash and head to the portal too. So she should be able to make it. It's like 45 feet to get there from here. 40
Yeah.
feet.
You're at a point where you can drop down from the kind of balcony where you're at and not have to worry about doing any sort of
Okay,
taking
yeah,
any
so
damage
she's
or
just
anything
gonna
like that.
run and go into the portal.
Okay. Yeah, you're at like the entrance to the portal, so you're just inside, kind of floating.
Well, with dashing.
Oh, you've got extra 20 feet, don't you?
Yeah.
60. Okay, cool. So you're also halfway through the portal.
Right
You're like
in,
right
yeah.
next to Vasar. All right, Phoenix.
We'll be doing the same.
All right, you will fall 10 feet. Or you drop down 10 feet. Can you do anything to resist fall damage? No. Yeah. No. Yeah, unless you avoid. No, that's only if you avoid. Yeah. So you take 1d6. You take 8 point of damage. You get a little twinge up your ankle. It doesn't feel great. Were you 40 feet away as well?
I was 40 feet away as well.
Okay, cool. So the 3 of you are all in the same space of this 5-foot tunnel. I think you're all probably just like 5 feet behind. But yeah. Obo, you're suddenly all by yourself.
Yeah, Obo is going to take the dash action and pop through the portal, and his defender's gonna stand right here because that's as far as he can get.
All right. Perfect. And as you all are, lined up in this tunnel, you all take a second to look back, and you just see the big, long pupil of this eye just staring through the hole, looking at you. And then it begins to just like squeeze and mold itself as it comes through the portal, following right behind you. And bam, Vasar. You are 20 feet from the entrance or the exit of this portal.
I will just kind of claw my way through it.
All right.
Back to the.
You got 10 more feet once you get out. So I'm just gonna move everyone off real quick because you're all in the portal except for Visor.
I'll just move 10 feet towards the front of the stage.
There you go. Bria.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna run out too.
Where are you going? She's right there too.
And then how much movement will I have left?
10
You
feet.
said it was 20.
Unless you dash. Yeah.
She'll stop right here.
Okay. Phoenix, same thing. Oopsie. There you go.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and dash. And I'll go over here.
And Oboe.
How much movement do I have? Like, I was right next to the portal when I dashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were kind of bottlenecking.
Yeah, you're kind of
Yeah.
stuck in there though.
Oh,
Well,
I
we'll just
can't.
give you the same. We'll just give you the same 10 feet since because the math is all fucked up with how far everyone should be. So in theory, Bria would only have 5 feet and Phoenix would have 0 feet, but or he dashed, I guess. So
Okay, well,
yeah.
if I only have 10,
And you have the
yeah, as I'm running, I'm gonna cry and say, "My dog."
Yeah. Your connection is probably also lost because you're on a different plane. I don't know how it
So,
works.
is my steel defender basically just like sentient now? Like he's
Doing
just his own
something,
thing?
yeah.
Oh,
But it is a steel defender.
okay.
It's going to follow you anyway. But I just don't think you can sense or communicate with it currently.
Okay, so as of right now, he is somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, important question. Did the
Mhm.
cat come through the portal with Bria?
Yes. Because the cat was on her shoulder the entire time.
It was on her shoulder the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume it was there
Yes.
the entire time.
Yeah, the cat came through, and then as you climbed out, you felt a thunk, and there's a chest about this big, that just fell off your shoulder and landed on the ground, like right there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. She'll, like, pet the chest
Mm-hmm.
and then try to open it.
I mean, you're in the middle of combat. I don't know if you quite have that.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. She'll grab it.
Yeah.
So does this mean it's Schrodinger's cat now?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
All right. Base is going to dash. It's gonna dash. Gonna dash. And squeeze its way out. Although it is amorphous or it is a malleable form, so it's all good. Doesn't have to worry about squeezing. It's going to position itself right there. Well,
Quite
can it
the.
attack? Yeah. Yep. Right there. All right. Basar.
Visar, hoping that now he's in a different world, is slightly more corporeal, will attack. If I can find the correct spot. There we go.
A 16 will hit.
Alright.
Excellent. Yeah, you slice in with your sword and manage to like shave off a chunk of this giant eyeball. Although, does she actually? I can't remember if she's actually huge in the mature plane. We double check something. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and as you hit this giant eye, it doesn't have a mouth, so it just speaks, telepathically to everybody. You can all hear in your head that deep, bass voice, little by little, the little girl dies. And then it's just kind of repeating just this like mantra, little by little, the little girl dies. And it's just, starting off very slowly and slowly speeding up and speeding up and speeding up over the course of the next however many rounds. Bria.
I mean, she doesn't give a shit about this little girl, so it's kind of whatever. She is gonna get the fuck out of there because she doesn't want to get hit by the stupid eye thing again. So she's going to head back out here into the seats. Yoink! and try to hide behind a seat. That's it.
All right. Phoenix.
I guess I see it's taking damage now. You're going to throw. Let's go with a chromatic orb. 12?
No.
No. All right. I will. See. Where can I go? Go here.
Find it funny, he's messing with his blinds while we're fighting an eye.
I was blinded, you know? It was it's exactly that's you know that must have been what was happening when they wrote that song. Just sitting at a desk, all of a sudden it hit me. Inspirazione. Was that your turn? Sorry.
Yeah,
Phoenix?
that's it
Yeah.
for me.
Oboe.
I am going to move here and take an opportunity attack if she has one.
Yeah, she's gonna loose a bolt out of her eye, and will you give me a? This is a DC 15 dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw?
Yes.
Oof. Okay.
You take 12 damage.
Ouch. And then I will use my bonus action to summon Mage Hand.
All right.
Oh, I accidentally put 2 circles.
Take the circle and a tumor.
Wait, yeah, it's gone. Okay.
All right. Base is going to start kind of like shaking and just like vibrating this big giant eye, and 1d4 minus 1 with a minimum of 1 is 1 and 1 and 1. All right. As a humanoid goat person, let's just use a satyr because that's closest thing to a goat person. Although
He's
think
not
about
a
this.
waiter.
He's not a waiter, and it should be a reversed satyr. So really think about the like legs being kind of humanoid and the face being a goat, and ignore the HP because it's got its own stat block, and that will fit in.
So it's a Ritus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I ask any status update on my Steel Defender, or is he still just nowhere to be seen?
Nowhere to be seen currently,
Oh.
but I'm monitoring the situation.
Okay.
Are you the eye in the sky? Watching it all
Oh
happen?
yeah. Oh yeah. Our greatest of all time. People call me the goat.
We're just gonna find out, like, at the end of the campaign, that the Steel Defender's now the god of this world.
Yeah.
Put in.
It's taken over the entire first level of hell.
Yeah.
It just keeps making itself bigger and bigger and has spikes all over it that all are adorned with heads.
All of my enemies. Facade.
I mean, he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna smack at the eye again. That one. 11.
No, sir. Not good enough. Bria. Nalepa. Lanepa. You Effa and Jeffa. What in the world? Did I just pick up a different pen?
Let me So, am I seeing that attacks are actually?
So what? You cut out.
So, are attacks actually hitting the eyeball now?
Yes.
Okay. And is that satyr an ally? Did I miss
No.
the satyr coming? Okay. Since
A
she's
ninja,
not
I like the
getting
idea of a
closer,
ninja satyr ally that just drops from the ceilings to help you guys out.
it's our satyr waiter.
Yeah.
Hacha!
Flies in on a serving tray like it's a surfboard. Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. No, but she's gonna throw a starburst at it. Charisma save.
All right. Charisma save.
Why are these rolls so horrible?
Yeah. My rolls haven't been great either. Charisma save. Well, good thing. I got a little plus
They
3
have a
to
plus
that.
5 to charisma, right?
No, just 3 fails still.
Oh.
No!
Oh, 1 point of damage.
You have
Oh.
wounded me mortally. You have wounded me mortally. Sorry, I forgot space. Phoenix. Show me what you got. There it is. That's base. That's base is just a big head from Rick and Morty. That's just it.
Here, 2 targets here. I'm going to go ahead and do another Scorching Ray. 2 are going to go the eye, and this one goes to the satyr.
All right. Third one goes to the satyr.
Yep.
Cool. So that 25 will hit.
9. And then the satyr, I'm assuming, gets hit for 21 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
And face will be on fire.
Cool. You do seem to notice though that the big Kamehameha blast of the scorching ray as it hits it, a lot of it just seems to like dissipate and fly off to the side from the eye. There are some like scuff and scorch marks, but it doesn't seem to do nearly as much damage as you thought.
Are we sure about that?
We're not sure about that anymore. Thank you, sir. Good.
My fire
shit.
is extra fire.
Exactly. I love it. Then that, I just need to make sure the satyr's health. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, that's close enough. How much damage is it for?
Yep.
And that. Excellent. Satyr, Ridus. The Ridus is going to go. The little goat, the goat man. The humanoid animal. Wielding a cleaver. And then it has a special attack. It is goat. I said goat, right? Yes. It's got a headbutt. Okay, so it's going to make... Head over to Oboe. And make 1 cleaver attack. That's a d20 plus 4. 10, no. And then a little headbutt. That's a d20 plus 4 again. No. Well, shit. Oboe. I'll try.
Huh.
I just do this.
Robo is in a little bit of a pickle. You know what? Oboe's gonna drop his crossbow and switch to sword and shield. And make a attack with his short sword.
On the satyr?
Yeah.
The Ridus? Yeah. 14 will hit.
For 3.
For 3. For 3. Yeah.
And just to confirm, drinking a healing potion is a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm. But drawing your weapons is also a bonus action.
Valid point. All right. Well, yep. Then I sit there and look pretty.
All right. You do. You're so fucking adorable. You know, your little kobold face. I just want to scrunch your face up and cut my hands on your scales.
Little pet.
Yeah, it's a little pet. Just a little pat. You know, I think you got to pat a kobold. You can't really stroke a kobold. I guess if you stroke with the anyway. the grain of the scales.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't stroke, just like you shouldn't do it with a cat. You can't stroke a kobold backwards. It just doesn't, More fool
It's like
me.
a hedge.
Yeah. Okay, we got a bolt coming at Vasar. That is 20 plus. No, it's not. It's not an attack. It's DC 15 saving throw. It's a save or die.
Uh,
Dex.
Dex. Okay.
You take 11 minus. Well, you take half of 11 because it's necrotic damage. 6.
I roll
5.
down.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got another one coming at. Well, I think Vasar again because you're right in front of it. So give me another Dex saving throw. As you're now doing the YMCA to dodge these necrobolts. You take another 1.
That's 0, right?
I don't know. I think it's I think it has to be a minimum of 1, doesn't it?
I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah. 5e resistance, 1 damage. 1 damage resistance. Tips and tactics. Oh, no, that's the core book. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 0. Everything I'm seeing is 0. Okay, cool.
Hey!
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah, you just eat it.
Vasar
You know,
would
you're just like, ah.
laugh.
Breakfast.
Yeah. Vasar, is your turn then to laugh.
He will turn and say, "This is how it's done," and hopefully, dang it! Okay, never mind. He'll say, "I thought that was how it's done. Sorry."
Tell me how it's done, little boy. Nope. Bria.
Does the eyeball look hurt in any way?
It's got some slash marks in it and some scorch, some burning, and it's currently on fire. Oh, also, I forgot to take that fire damage.
Looks
What
like it
was
needs
that?
Izine really bad
9.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a still a little stoner eye. It's just all
Starburst
Yeah.
again. Charisma save.
Starburst again. Christmas save. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just take the damage from it being on fire. Which was 9, right? It did 9.
Yeah.
Cool. 9s are good. I can do those kinds of maths. No. Even with its +3, no. So it takes 6. Hey, look at you. Dealing some proper damage.
I know, right? It finally did good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
All right. Phoenix.
All right. I've got one more level 2 spell slot. Let's go ahead and put that last Scorching Ray out there, 2 at base, and last one at the Satyr.
Hit.
Okay, so hit base for 15, and then the Satyr for 9.
All right.
And then base will be on fire to take 7 damage. Yeah, 7 damage next turn.
All right. Then we got the Ritus, and he's going to cleaver and headbutt Oboe again. Or attempt cleaver.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally clicked some.
What have you done? 18?
18 is my current. Yes.
Okay.
Is that with the
Also-
shield?
Yes, with shield.
Okay.
16
1d4 plus 2. When was last time I rolled 1d4? You get 3 damage from the cleaver. Here comes the headbutt, though. This is where it's really going to, they're going to hurt. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Oboe.
All right. Short sword attack against the satyr. Please do yummy. And then I would do a healing potion. What is the
11,
roll for
11
healing?
hits.
11 hits. Oh, great.
Yeah.
For 2.
There you go.
And what's the roll for a healing potion? I don't have it set up yet.
1d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Cure wounds is
Okay.
1d8 plus, I think, 1.
So 6, 7, 8. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. That's shit. Plus, not negative.
Ah.
Oops. Damn
All right,
And
that's my turn.
at the end
Wait.
of your turn, too, climbing out of
15.
the hatch is your steel defender.
Oh, 23. Wait, shit. I had 13. Yeah. Sorry. I did a couple oopsies. That's cracked out. And yay,
Oopsies.
steel defender.
That's all right. I'm going to attack you and kill you.
I don't like
Oopsies.
that.
Now I'm going to bolt at Visar again, and then the second bolt at Phoenix. So first one, Visar. 18. Oh, never mind. The bolt is a saving throw. I forgot. Thank you. Yep. Well, okay. Well, good job saving. Oh, Jesus. All right. Visar. And Visar gets 0 again. And,
Oops, stemming to that. Sorry, that one. Also have necrotic resistance.
Oh,
I
Hey.
will be right back.
okay. You get 2 then. Take half of half.
Resistance galore. My God.
Yeah. You guys should just fight undead. What is this? Yeah, so you take 2 for Phoenix and 0 for Visar. And it is Visar's turn.
Base has got to be getting irritated.
Yes. Base is just vibrating and undulating aggressively, angrily. Oh, I forgot to hold on. Let me just do my little quick. Hey.
Base is thumping angrily.
Yep.
Oh, band just breaks out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm really sad there's not an audience because this is quite a show.
This would be quite a show. Yeah.
I kind of feel like
Hey,
trap
wait.
music accompanies him wherever he goes, and you get the drop on his turn every time.
Hey, isn't there one person in the audience right now because we brought one over?
That's true.
Did you bring one over?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
we did. We brought one over.
Yeah,
and
they're
I think
sitting front and center.
Yeah, they're sitting front
Oh,
and
yeah.
center.
Yeah. So she's just like that same
Okay,
look
we
of
have
awe.
Hey,
We
she's
have to keep this
entranced
one
by what's
alive.
going on.
Yeah.
we have to keep her alive to tell our story.
There you go.
So like just spread like a bard, just spread this fight
So
throughout the world.
one random bolt's just gonna hit her.
Yeah.
Instantly kill
Yeah.
her. Next round, just both bolts right at her. Yeah.
Upon Bass's death, just one last final bolt to seal it.
We get to watch the base drop.
Yep.
And the ceiling dropped, that's for sure.
Am I waiting for Courtney, or am I just taking my?
No, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
I feel like yeah. I was say I feel like during this fight, your puns are accompanied by the Seinfeld bass. Doom, 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 doom. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to attack, but I rolled an 8, so I mean, it's
Nope.
gonna do nothing.
Not a damn thing. Bria, if Courtney's back.
Giant eye sitting there. Basar just keeps like swinging his sword and somehow missing it every time.
I keep narrowly missing the same chunk that I've already cut off.
I love that you said right when I sat down and put my headphones back on, and now it's Bria's turn. It's like
there you
perfect
go.
timing.
I've got it. The Vasar has social anxiety, and this giant eye staring at him, so he keeps diverting his eyes.
His hands are sweating.
I have performance anxiety because we do have an audience member.
That's true.
I have performance anxiety.
4.
4 points. That's it.
There you go. All right, Phoenix.
Oh, did Base take their damage on their turn?
The burning one. No, it was 7.
Yeah, 7.
Cool. Just took it.
All right. I'm out of multi attacks. Well, technically I got magic missile, but we're not doing that. Chromatic orb on Base.
25 will hit. Goddamn.
For 7.
Cool. Base is not looking good. Satyrs gonna go. Or Ridus is gonna go. And we got 2 attacks coming at Oba again, the Cleaver, and Headbutt. So 21 and 17. 17, no.
17, no, yes.
I think it's 1d4 plus 2, 3. You get 3 damage from the Cleaver.
Oh,
I think this done more damage. Well, I guess I know. Yeah, well.
Cleaver's doing work. The headbutt's
Yeah.
trying.
Obo.
Well, short sword. Oh, hopefully this guy finally dies. Try it again.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. That hits.
I haven't set up a crit for it yet, but
I
yeah,
rolled
I did it.
Nice.
He's still alive. Haha.
Wow.
You like
Yeah,
them
I
apples.
don't. Well, we're about to fix that apple. I will take the opportunity attack.
All right.
How much?
Yeah, give me that deck save.
Oh, right. I gotta pull up his character sheet.
Yep. Yeah, we take 1. Pick 1.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
bolt. The bolt just uses the spikes on the steel defender's back as like a little lightning rod and doesn't do anything, just dissipates.
Right.
18 hits.
Is he dead
Still
now?
alive. Nope.
Good.
Not quite. Yeah.
Solve my issue.
Yeah. There you go. Base. Seeing that you guys are just resistant to necrotic, Base is just going to launch a pair of attacks at Bria. 1, 2. Oh no, they're not attacks. I keep doing that. Damn it. Bria, I'll take some dex saving throws 2, please.
How
Do
many?
this. Just 2.
Okay. Oh, okay, I can do it.
Take 7 and 3. So you take 10. That's 2 bolts hit you.
Yay.
Excellent. Visar, let's put Base out of her misery.
Can I please actually hit her this time? Game, please? Can I roll
Nope.
high, please?
Nope. Ah. Bastard.
9.
But yeah, 9 kills Base. As Base just explodes in a mess of gory, ichor, and you're all kind of covered in it, and then it just seems to burn away as Space returns to the 11 Hells for 1,000 years, ne'er to return again. And we will. You still got the Ridus. Bria.
I was gonna say, can I use my move?
Oh, yeah.
To move directly opposite of Obo and the
Sure.
Satyr. Or Radis, sorry.
Bria's gonna hide. And
Well,
heal herself. That's it.
Phoenix.
Oh, we'll lob a firebolt at the site in the Ridus.
Yep, that kills him. Dead and gone. Bach is dead and gone. All right, and we'll drop out of initiative.
Alright. Well, right after that's done, Visar will walk over to Obo, hand him one of the 3 healing potions I have, which will drop me down to 2. And then he will yell for Bria to get up here.
Obo will thank you.
She'll just peek out her head. Is it dead?
It's dead, and I have a healing potion for you.
She sprints. Okay.
Just keep the cat away from me.
I mean, it's a treasure chest now.
Oh, I must have missed that. But I hand you a potion.
Yeah, and Phoenix will pick up the treasure chest and carry it over
No,
to
Brina
Brina.
has carried it the entire
Oh.
time.
No, because it fell off your shoulder. You were running.
Yeah, but then I said I picked it up, and then we
Nah, I don't
started
think you had
fighting
to.
again.
You were dashing, weren't you?
No.
Yeah, because you got all the way from the door. No, I guess you didn't. Yeah, no, you're good.
I
Yeah,
moved.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had
You
time.
got it. You
I
got
have the
it.
chest.
You got it. You got
Okay.
it.
What is it?
It's
2d4
oily.
plus
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready for our first mimic?
Don't even.
Oh, there's going to be a magic
Don't
kitten
be-
in there.
The lid of the treasure chest opens up. It just lets off a low. It just has a low purr to it. It's the No, it's just a treasure chest.
It's an empty chest, and when you open it, it just meows.
Yeah,
That's all it
it's
does.
just meows annoyingly. It's a magic item. Yeah.
Instead of the hinges creaking, the hinges meow as you open.
Meow. Exactly. That's hilarious. That should be in what was it, Xanathar's. Cool. What else? What's the plan?
Wait. And I'm going to sit, put treasure chest down, like pat the chest slowly and try to open it up.
Yeah, you can open it up.
And
It has 500 gold pieces in it.
she takes it all for herself. You see her just putting all this money in. I might. We can like divvy it out later, but right now we need to. She just shovels the money into her pockets.
Visar would call as he turns to walk over to the portal. You could just leave it in there for right now.
But this is easier.
He would go over and is the portal still active? Or is
It is.
Okay.
Has Sid come back yet?
We never did sense it.
We never did sense it. This is the first time we went back.
I thought the spell went through. I didn't realize it got canceled.
No, I hadn't gone through to sense it yet, and
Gotcha.
then ran into Annalise.
Yeah, that whole thing.
Do we want to rest a while before we go back in there?
Do we have to go back?
I mean, we can rest
Well,
while Soot runs to inform Tratnalk.
Yeah, I like that idea.
That sounds like a good idea. I did write the note, so I'll give the note to Soot and send Soot on his way again.
One thing that strikes you as odd is when hold on, actually give me a second. When if I can type in when Basar says the name Tratnalk, none of you know who he's talking about. Because you guys know the mayor's name as Domtox. Mayor Domtox. Who did hire you?
Who's Tratnalk, Basar?
Tratnalk's the one who hired us.
I thought the mayor hired us.
Yes. The mayor. Tratnalk.
No. That wasn't the mayor's name.
Then who did we share a bottle of wine with?
Domtok?
I've never heard of Domtalk.
I mean, we all sit in the room with him. Little guy said he'd send us back if we took care of this for him.
Yes. Tratnalk.
Am I crazy, guys? I mean,
Is anybody else having? Does Bria remember Domtox or the other guy?
Everybody except for Visar remembers Domtox. Visar's the only one who remembers Tratnell.
No, it was Domtox for sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, Dom talk sounds right.
This doesn't make any sense. It was 100%
Maybe going-
Tretnalk.
Maybe we just go back to the mayor ourselves.
Sure. Hey, Obo, can you set up an alarm around the portal here?
Sure. It'll take me 10 minutes, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wait. Yeah, I'll just alarm the door. Yep. So I'll start sitting down and ritual cast alarm.
All right.
And it'll take 1 extra minute to give my steel defender 1 HP.
While he's ritual casting that, I'm going to ritual cast detect magic. And I have that silver snuff box with me.
Yeah.
Anything going on with it?
Yes, it is magical. Well, it's not magical itself. The spores inside of it are magical. Yes. Oh. Yeah, they're magical. I don't know what kind of magic that would be. Although actually, I didn't. This is like a biological thing in D&D. Would it be magical, or would it just be like the way some sort of creature works? I will say magical. Yeah. Let me check a spell to see if I can find out what kind of magic it would be.
Biological and magical are weird interactions.
Yeah.
You know, a little side note on that. The basilisk, basilisk, I think it's what it's called, the giant creature that can turn you to stone
Uh-huh.
while looking at you. That is a biological. That is a not magical, which I find weird.
Okay. If that's the case, then this is probably also biological. So no, it would not be magic.
Okay.
But I think
Alright.
no. Well, yeah.
I'll just keep holding on to it then.
And I will be right back. Right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back to get some more water.
All right. What's going on?
I guess I want to know that we got the portal alarmed. We're heading to the mayor, whoever the hell he is.
Yeah. Go to the mayor's office.
Yep. Take a
Tsar will be
little
100%
journey.
expecting Tretnalk.
Yeah. You walk in through the door, and yeah, it's Mayor Dom Talks. Talks. Ah, you've returned. Is the job done?
Sorta. I mean, we found the people, but we're gonna need help getting them across.
Oh. Explain to me what happened.
We went to hell. That's where all the people are. Fought some weird stuff. Just killed a big giant eyeball, and all the people are kind of frozen in place. And there's a lot of them that moved.
Also, sir, have you heard of a person called... Who was it, Vasar?
Tretnalk.
That weird person?
Where's
Yeah.
Tretnalk?
Who?
Tretnalk, the mayor.
I don't know anybody by that name. I'm the mayor. Are you okay? Did he hit his head? Or he's looking at you guys.
We're as confused as you are.
Yeah, we don't know where it's coming from.
We were just in here like a day ago.
Yeah, talking to
Shared
me.
some wine.
Yeah.
That was with Tretnalk.
He's eating a cookie. Just to, yeah. No, I gotta ask again. Did you hit your head? I know that happens with new adventuring types. Concussion's really not. It's not a small thing. We've actually been doing some really interesting research here in Vanderbilt on it. It's pretty crazy.
Visar will use his last 8 lay on hands on himself. 7 and 8 is 15, so I'd be up to 35. There we go. You would just be like, no? I mean, obviously nothing's happened because I just healed myself.
Maybe one of those blasts that eye hit you with cursed you some way? Altered your memories or something?
This must have happened before we came into the city. Because I remember we talked to Alifir. And he said Tratnalk was the mayor.
Do we remember talking to that guy?
Yeah, but you remember him saying like, if you're looking for work, then you could talk to the mayor. He might be able to give you some work and some cash, and that somebody of Visar skills could help with that sort of thing.
I mean, I remember us talking to that guy, Basar, but he told us to come talk to Dom Talks here.
What's going on? Vasar will walk out of the room.
Are you okay? Should we go after him?
I'm sure we'll catch up with him. So what about it, Mayor? Do you got some hands that could help us move these people?
I suppose. Are all the threats to, have all the threats passed?
I think so. I mean, we cleared the place, and the thing we just fought was the last thing we saw.
Very well. I'll have some guards go with you. Yeah, he claps his hands, talks to, a guard that's standing outside, and you guys get outside, wait for a few minutes, and a group of 6 guards come with you.
Sorry, out there when we get out there.
Yeah, Vasar would have just exited the room, just trying to think of what's been happening, because he swears it was Tratnalk. He's adamant.
I mean, a lot of weird stuff went on, Vasar. Doesn't tell him what was done to you or us or, anything that's going on.
Then where is Tratnalk?
Do we remember him ever talking about Trackball?
No, the first time you remember him mentioning it is when you guys came out, or just before you came to see the mayor.
I mean, I don't know. Is he like
If anything,
friend?
sorry. Go ahead.
Is he like a friend of yours?
He's the one we came to the city to look for. Because he's the one who helped me out of... He's the one who made the portal for me the first time. It was the whole reason of coming here.
I know you told us to come here. If we came here, we might find some help, but I don't remember you giving us the name. Maybe you didn't tell us the name. Maybe you didn't tell us who it was before.
Thought I told you whenever we got into town that we were looking for Tratnalk and Elafir.
I remember Alafir.
Anyway, I see you have the guards with you. Let's go. He'll just kind of... Oops, sorry. He'll put it in the back of his mind. Just get this mission done with.
Yeah, you head back to the theater, and I don't know who's going through the portal first.
Probably Vasar.
Sorry, yeah. You get to the end of the tunnel when you should be popping out into the mirror theater, and all you see is a kind of like 30-foot, radius swirl, red and black, that is just like seems to be just spinning in space at the end of that portal, and it's just giving off wicked vibes and like sulfur smell, smoke. It feels like it would actually send you directly to the first layer of the 11 hells, rather than sort of like whatever semi-pocket dimension this was. But the theater itself is gone.
Vasar would turn around and relay that information back through the hole.
Oh, it's all gone?
From this portal, there's one more we can check.
I guess we go check it then.
Similar result.
What about the one person we saved?
Yeah.
One out of
They're
208
like-
isn't bad.
Yeah. Yeah. She's there, and she's like, you can see her just like shaking in fear. But she's able to move, because I think it was like an old lady that you grabbed. But she's there.
Do you remember the other theater?
She just starts like, she's not making eye contact. She's just staring straight ahead, traumatized, but like nodding. Awful. Awful. It was awful.
Can you can you come relay your story to the mayor?
She just like breaks out in hysterics and is just like, inconsolable. Is yeah. I would try, but I can't pretend to like
Be a hysterical
save
old
my
lady.
baby. I just think of Dumbo, the clowns in Dumbo. Oh no.
It's okay.
Bria, can you like charm her and like calm her down or something?
I mean, I've done it before, but remember, she's gonna know she was charmed. Do you really want me to do that?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, but I can.
It's
If
not like
if
we're
you want me
swindling
to, I
her out of
will.
anything.
Okay. So Bria will walk over, and she will cast Friends on her. So is there any way you could just ease down, ease your mind? Could you tell us what happened? Persuading her to try to talk about it.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check. 11 plus. Nice. Yeah, 15. It'll work. And she kind of like, you give off the air of, compassion, and even though like inside it kind of disgusts you, but like you're just kind of, you're like, you know, gently, holding her in a comforting sort of way, letting her squeeze your hand and cry, and you're kind of consoling her, and she kind of like looks up into your eyes and is just like, I suppose, you remind me of my granddaughter, although a bit greener, but so pretty. And she like strokes your face.
She fights back the urge to like bite her fingers.
I sold these fingers off. You're the real monster. You're the real monster of this horror movie. Yeah.
I mean, flesh
Yeah.
eating plants biting off fingers. Oh, shut
Yep.
up, Alex. Jesus.
Yep. She looks at you. I guess the grass is greener on this side of the portal. And yeah, we'll head down to where you heading to the mayor's office.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's not going to tell me like what happened over there.
Oh, is that what you had
We
asked
were,
to?
we were gonna have her tell us it's mayor's, weren't we?
Oh, okay, we could do that. But yeah, she'll talk to her. It only lasts a minute, so she might just keep recasting it because it's a cantrip anyway
Mhm.
to make her more
Uh,
pliable.
Yeah, I mean, I think your charisma check covers that enough, but yeah, you can kind of keep casting on yourself just as a way to like to take off your clear edge. Everyone else can like looks at you and can see that you're like annoyed by this lady, but for whatever reason she's just kind of like immune. She can't see it.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, and you head back to the mayor's office, and she gives you and the mayor a kind of rundown of somewhat what happened. The last thing she remembers is her and her friends going to the theater to watch a show, and the curtain opened, and they just all sort of seem to go into this like fugue state. They just kind of seem to like, it's just she's talking about like it all gets hazy, and then the next thing she remembers, they're in the theater, but people are being torn apart and made to fight each other, and some people are just sitting there with their mouths sewn shut, um, and just kind of the horrific things. Basically, the narration of all the various things you saw in the mirror version of the theater. The dismembered bodies being sewn together, the crazy demons, the like flesh mannequin and the skin suits, people being flayed alive, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So anyway, Mayor, she's the only one left. That whole mirror place she's talking about's gone now. And all the people with it.
He shakes his head, and gestures for one of the guards to like take this lady away. And she like at first is like holding on to Bria's hand, like not wanting to leave Bria, and then finally like goes with the
Yeah,
guards.
she's kind of like trying to push
Yeah.
the hand off.
Yeah. And finally the lady leaves with the guards. As your attention turns back to the mayor, he's got 4 little pouches of gold, each with 250 GP in it. And he tosses it to you. As agreed, your payment.
Oh, and while we're doing dividing of money, I do have that 500 that we might as well divide while we're here.
Sure, I'll take a cut.
Not with you, sir.
Oh,
You obviously
okay.
have enough money.
Yeah, well, it's a good job. It's a good job doing while you have it.
Okay, so everyone also gets 125 from the 500. So in total, that makes 375 for everybody.
Okay.
I'm feeling much richer.
But she will keep the treasure chest since
Mm-hmm.
it was a good cat.
It's your new it's like your new purse is your
Yes,
new wallet.
pretty much. Yep.
So it's
Wallet
like a
treasure chest.
it's like a little jewelry size chest, I guess it's probably cat size, so it's a little big, but
Yeah.
that's all right.
It's like a clutch.
It's
Yeah.
a purse.
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
You use jewelry craft to make a vine for a strap.
Yeah, yeah. It's still oily though. It's still like disconcertingly like oily.
The
Maybe
oil
that's
makes
just-
it waterproof. It's fine.
It's true. It's true. Yeah.
At least
Hey.
it doesn't look like a raw chicken breast anymore.
Yeah.
So, how do we get home now?
Home? What are you talking about?
Well, we've got to get back to the material plane. While we came here originally, we needed money to hire somebody to open the gate. That's why I came to work for you. You know anybody who could help?
Can't say that I do. Sorry.
Are there no summoners here?
Yes, there are some.
None that can summon a portal to the material plane?
Oh, I suppose they could do that. Good. That's a good thought. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know? Can you give us any names, possible whereabouts of them?
Yeah. Sure. You can speak to Clantrat.
Clantrat, and where can we find him?
He's over at the oh gosh, let me look at the map real quick. It's the someone have a bird?
I
do keep hearing
because
it, sir.
Wendy.
Wendy?
Oh, sorry. If my birds are going off, I can't hear them. I'm sorry.
No, it's not loud. I was just curious. I was just it's not even.
A while we'll just hear a chirp, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, it's cool. Birds are awesome. I was just like, wait a minute. Is there a bird?
Yeah.
I want to pet it or look at it or watch it.
Banshee, my bird Banshee is eating, so Wendy is probably picking at her.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah,
Speaking of
Banshee.
birds, I have a story. Can I derail real quick?
Go? Yeah. It'll give me a second to read.
Yeah, this Wednesday, in one transaction sold a bird for $1,485.
Sheesh. What do you know what species it was?
It was an Indian ringneck parrot or parakeet.
Ringneck. Oh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
That thing, to buy it for the store, I work at a pet store, and to buy it for the store was $800. And of course, everything has to be marked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It was $1,400.99 for this guy to buy it.
Jeez.
And he used
Indian
a debit
ring
card
cat?
to do it.
There you go.
I
it was
Save,
like-
aspire to
save.
be.
Everybody was just like, okay, because he's a student.
No, wow. Yeah, well,
I
you know,
And it was
aspire
like,
to be that
oh,
rich.
okay.
some people got, helpful
He
parents.
spent $1,500 on a parrot. Like,
Yeah.
15. I mean, if he
I've
has
seen
a
these on Reddit before.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen these birds before.
Yeah.
They're pretty,
they
but
are
yeah.
very beautiful. They are very expensive. And he wanted the even more expensive one. The one that's $1,300 for the store to buy. Because it's hand-fed, which makes it a little more tame.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's tamed down.
Yeah.
Can you not get African greys anymore, right? Are they not? You no longer can get import African greys. Am I understanding
Oh,
that
really?
right?
don't know.
I
I don't really
thought,
deal
yeah.
with the ordering of them. But
Gotcha.
that was holy cow, that was a transaction. She gave me the code to put in the computer and I had to do a price override cuz our computer's natural price range is up to $899.
Yeah, over that's a bit of a tedious.
Yeah, I had
Expense.
to override at $500 more.
Well, a little bit more of a side tangent, but speaking of taming, I've gotten to the point where my crested gecko will jump on my hand whenever it's feeding time, which is pretty fun.
Nice.
That's all.
Did you look it up?
What? Yeah, I did, but then I wanted to check something else. But oh my god, if this is that fucking paper I was looking for earlier, it is. Damn it! It's okay. I was using it as a bookmark. But yeah, it was fine. I just needed to know about the popcorn thing.
You know what we haven't done in a while, y'all? A long rest.
True.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I
I
think
would-
we're doing that like
now.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a whole lot of experience with that.
Are we long
yeah, good
resting
point.
now?
You can head back to the thing. He's going to be at the Styx Tower, STYX. That's
Okay.
the tower. But yeah, you can take. Why don't you take a long rest?
Yes,
Alright.
thank Jesus.
We'll head back
Yeah,
to Elifir's Inn Tavern and
Yeah.
take a long rest. Take a nice nap.
Give me my
Alright.
spells back. Yay.
Yes.
You know what?
And then
I've been
Adel
so
all at his
tired.
feet.
I recognize at this point I could just go buy goggles, but I'm so worn out on trying to find goggles.
You
I'm
want to
just gonna
find them?
I'm just gonna use my homunculus now.
Oh,
I
there you
don't
go.
care about the goggles anymore.
I mean, you could just ask. That'd be the next thing you ask the Baba Yaga for.
For goggles. For,
Yeah, I
for,
could.
For mundane
Sure.
goggles.
Well, I don't know. I might be able to just straight up like ask for goggles of night, since they're, if we do something big enough
yeah.
for
Yeah.
that reward, it's just straight up something I could get probably.
Do also remember we could probably go back and start clearing the Scarlet Citadel too. We have had at least
That's a
one
good
level
point.
up since then. Might be two.
Yeah, let's count up our XP and see what we get.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I am definitely adding my. Oops.
Because if we have a level up, then that's gonna. I have some decisions to make.
Getting all my spells back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me.
You're each getting 750 XP.
That'll put us at 6,434.
When's the next level up?
6,500.
And you're at what?
6,434.
Yeah, you can go to 6,500. That's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
We'll
Thank
give you
you,
the like latent XP for completing the mission. Yes.
Thank you, oh
Yes,
generous
yes,
DM.
Yeah. Close enough.
Thank you, benevolent master.
You are leveled up.
Yay!
So say we all. What are you, level 6 now?
5.
What are you, level 5 now?
Yeah, 6, definitely.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
Yeah.
the paladin
7
gets-
actually.
Ooh, 20? I heard that.
No, the paladin gets extra attack now.
Oh, yeah.
I have extra attacks too.
Oh,
I'm ready.
nice.
It's not letting me. Okay, whatever. It's not letting me roll my thing, so
Another
I'll just do it
11
here.
HP.
5. Okay,
48
whatever.
HP. Right? No.
Oop.
I get to re-roll that, right?
No, sadly, wizards actually have to take ones. No, you're good. Yeah, you're good. You're stuck. You're stuck with one. Yeah, well, it's not bad.
Woohoo! 22.
Huh, this is
Yeah.
really weird.
Gosh, I'm
I
getting
went,
beefy.
I went to the
I'm
level
at
up.
38. This is great.
Me.
Oh no! It's level 5. I get tentacles.
Ooh.
Oh.
I get
Oh
my
yeah.
tentacles.
I get third level spells. You know what that means? Call lightning. I am gonna fuck people up. This is
I
gonna be
get-
great.
I
You
get
can
fireball.
Oh no.
Alright.
Is the character level up not working for anyone else, or is it just me?
You have to type in the actual level. There's
Yeah,
no auto level ups.
my
When you
proficiency.
put in the level, it
Okay.
auto levels everything else. Yeah.
Okay, so the 1 just means that's my the level it's currently sitting at.
You should be level 5. I don't know why it would sit at level 1.
Well, no, because I'm going to the level up and I'm adding 1 point in Artificer, but it's like my features. There's nothing listed. It's all blank.
Are
No
you in D&D
spell.
Beyond?
No, Charactermancer. I don't think
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I've never used
Artificer
Character Mancer.
is
I have
in.
no
Yeah, I
idea.
don't think I have the
It's
the stuff for
Artificer is
Artificer.
not in Roll20, so you're
Yeah.
gonna have to
Got
probably
it.
manually put in literally everything.
Yeah, or it's not in the
That's
core. It's
okay.
not like the core rule book.
Yeah,
Alright.
which is you get second level spells and a specialist feature. Oh, well that's fancy. Specialist feature. I wonder what that is.
All right. Well, let me
Okay.
update everything. How do you edit passive perception? You can't, can you?
The Roll20 sheet will auto update your wisdom, but if you get like observation as a feat or a feat that gives you just a a plus whatever to passive, there's a way to do it. If that's what you're talking about.
Yes, it is I have my Steel Defender. The passive perception scales off of my
It's for an
proficiency bonus.
NPC. I don't know how to do it on an NPC. You might just want to write it down as a note on the NPC sheet for that guy.
All right. Yeah, it's a note down here.
Yeah, because I have no idea how to do that. Oh yeah, right. Because that's under senses. I think is where passive perception goes. It's one of those. You can just write it in.
Okay.
Alright.
Did you come
Make
from?
sure update everything.
Let me update.
Proficiency bonus.
Okay, what was that again?
Okay, and next level will be 14,000.
Perfectly
Charisma
doable.
modifier plus half my paladin level rounded down. So that didn't change.
So no, I won't fire.
All right. Artificer.
Oh, there's a city of shades.
If that's the case, I'm going to get rid of that.
Question for y'all: How or do y'all actually have we gone down in the last couple sessions? Has anyone gone down other than me?
I have gotten extremely close, but because I heal myself, it never went all the way down.
Okay, because I think I'm probably gonna take off Spare the Dying because we just don't ever really use it much. It's useful when we need it, but just never really use it.
We'll
so.
probably need it back when we get into higher fights than we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we think? I'm definitely getting fireball. Do I get a shoulder on stride, which lets me have fire shoot out my feet and run real fast and not take opportunity attacks? Or Melf-Minute meteors, where I get meteors that fly around me and I send them off at people.
I think the meteors, because or shuttle on art. yeah, or shuttle on stride, you actually have to pass right beside them for them to take the damage.
That's right.
So yeah, the meteors would
I mean, you don't
probably
take
be better for
opportunity
me.
attacks when you're doing that, but that
Yeah,
still makes me get. I have to get close in then.
yeah. I had that on Lexion, and I never actually used it because the one chance I did, it was against all those zombies. They gave us way more trouble.
No. Those zombies, man.
Dang it, Mel spinning meteors isn't in the compendium.
Oh, I get new circle spells too.
Alright, I'm gonna test to see if this is working. Yes, great.
I will say one of the new spells I got is probably going to come in handy.
Do tell.
It's tons.
Tons?
Tongues, like the tongue in your
Oh,
mouth.
yeah, tongues.
You can understand any spoken language,
Oh,
which is going to be great.
Or speaking in tongues.
Yeah, and then when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target understands what it says. So I can understand any language I hear, and then I can just speak normally, and then they will understand me, which is great. Circle
Yeah.
spells for the win, and this is a really good circle spell, which means I can use it all the time. Yay. And then my other one was Hypnotic Pattern, which is also really good.
Second level evocation.
All right. This should be pretty fun to have. I'm picking up web, and web is flammable. So that'll be fun.
No.
God damn, I gotta look at Steel Defender's HP again. So 2 plus your intelligence modifier, so 6.
I might get rid of some of the spells that I've had and never used, so I can get some other spells. And most of them are actually from the Midgard thing too, which is kind of sad. Let's see.
Oh, okay, then I have to do 8. Yeah, that's the average. Oh well.
Is that for your HP?
For my Steel Defender's HP, yeah.
Hmm.
I got a 5 on my roll for HP.
There you go. Discord.
Okay, and let's see what spells I get. Branding Smite.
Okay. I grow a pair of foot-long tentacles tipped with
pair.
malevolent eyes that extend from some part of my body. They don't interfere with normal functions. They may grow from existing limbs, the mouth, or even existing eye sockets. The
Earbud.
tentacles grant the anti-paladin advantage on perception checks and increase their passive perception by 2. How would I go about increasing that myself? I think I can just change it. No.
What are you trying to do?
Change my passive perception.
Okay, you just you add 2, right?
I'd be adding 2, yes.
Yeah, go to the cogwheel.
Yeah.
And then go all the way down to the bottom where it says skill options. It's like the middle box at the very bottom. There's a passive perception modifier. Put in 2.
2. Okay, I see that. Thank you.
Yes, and then that will bump it up by 2. Oh, my passive is 18 now. Woo! I mean, I could also take Unseen Strangler. It's a tentacled apparition that I can summon in an unoccupied space I could see within range. It's invisible to everybody but me, and it can't be harmed. And it fucks people up. Oh, this sounds cool. Oh, you need a live rodent? Oh, God.
It's a little,
Yeah, but it lasts for 8 hours.
Does soot count as a rodent?
Would it be alive?
Yeah, it has
Does
to be
he?
a live rodent.
Technically, he's a spirit, correct?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that would count.
No, you just need a bag of rats. Good old classic bag of rats.
And like when you summon it, it stays where you conjured it until the spell ends. You dismiss it, or you move more than 80 feet away from it. So like if we were doing something and I stood in one spot and I gave it a password, anything that tried to approach within 30 feet of it without speaking the password, it starts whispering my name. The whispering's audible for me, regardless of other sounds. As long as I'm conscious, the Strangler sees invisible creatures and can see into the ethereal plane and ignores illusions.
Mm.
And then any creature hostile to you that's within 5 feet of the Strangler at the start of your turn, the thing attacks one of them with a tentacle. It deals 3d6 bludgeoning, and a large or smaller creature is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target's restrained, and the Strangler can't attack another target. If the Strangler scores a crit, the target begins to suffocate and can't speak until the grapple ends. Look at that. This sounds really cool, but I don't think I'd ever have a live rat nearby. Or stand in one spot that long.
Let me just take note of this.
Though it would be good like when we went to sleep. Just have this thing.
Mm-hmm. Existing.
Yeah.
Does it consume the
existing.
rodent, or do you keep the rodent?
It just says a pinch of sulfur in a live rodent. So it doesn't say that the spell consumes, so I guess if we had a pet rodent, it would work.
So it's time you get a pet.
I guess it is. But yeah, I might have to, like, this one is really good. I have to sometime.
Oh, also, while we're on our long rest, I wanted to look at that snuff stuff some more.
Mhm.
Can I do a nature check on that?
Yeah. I mean, similar, I think, to like, a magic item, because it is essentially a magic item. It's just not magical.
Right.
You can take the time. Yeah, give me the nature check. Take the time to look at it and understand it. Damn it, Ren's closed that too. I'm moving that back up.
27.
27. Yeah, you actually recognize them as myconid spores. So myconids are, you're familiar with 27, are like little mushroom people. And they communicate telepathically using their spores. And can even communicate with non-myconids if the non-myconids inhale their spores. So you can basically use these spores to communicate telepathically with someone else who also inhales them. I will give you the proper deeds in a sec once I find it. Myconid rapport spores. Here you are. That came out real funky, but but that's it. Ignore all the formatting issue. Well, sorry, ignore the last part. Let me edit that out.
Yeah.
There
We
you
could
go.
have shoved the stuff up their nose and talked to them.
And communicated with them, yeah.
So this is a pretty big box, so I'm assuming we could use this numerous times.
I have to double check how many uses that one has in it because it does have a number tied to it. I just don't remember where you found it.
There's also a seeping death spell.
Ooh.
That's you make a melee spell attack, and when it hits, the creature's dex score is reduced by 1d4, and it's afflicted with the sleeping death disease for 3 days. And this disease is the creature's flesh is slowly liquefied by a lingering necrotic pestilence. At the end of each long rest, the diseased creature must succeed on a con save, or its dex score is reduced by 1d4. The reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest after the disease is cured. If the disease reduces the creature's dex to 0, they die. This is horrible, but awesome sounding.
Yep.
The box has six ounces of spores in it, and each use uses up 1 ounce, so they don't replenish. But you got 6 uses.
Okay.
And that rose is also magical as well. The rose of
The Rose of Approval.
yes, for the record.
I can't remember who has the pipe, but I totally trade the spores for it.
The Tsar has the pipe.
Want some spores?
Mushroom spores.
Hmm.
I wonder if we could plant the spores and grow myconids.
Your own little army of myconids.
Yep. Oh, that totally would have been helpful too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Both of those items are placed there to assist.
No. Um,
They're all cleric. Apocalypse Spear, Cat, Clockwork, Darkness, Dragon, Hunger.
There's a spell called Legion of Rabid Squirrels.
I saw that one.
Yeah, well, in forest you could call a legion of rabid squirrels to descend from the nearby trees. Wow, this is kind of funny.
You can be Squirrel Girl.
I could. Oh, the Hedron's Birds of Clay is also pretty cool. It's if you're the target of a ranged weapon attack or spell attack, and before the attack roll is made, you use your reaction to shout "pull," and one clay pigeon maneuvers to block the attack, which is kind of cool.
That's
Yeah.
Sorry, I am almost done. A lot of little things to add.
Cool. You're good.
I mean, it just gives me time to look through all these other random spells. Because mostly for druids, all it is just spells. And I'm picking the ones I'm going to actually use.
Yeah, I have a lot of what do you call them? I have a lot of spells that I'm auto given. I have a lot of proficiency bonus and things that I need to go back and just double check, make sure they all work properly.
Yeah, alchemists are a lot. And I have to remember because druids get circle spells too, which is why I had to go check.
Yeah. Speaking of which, okay, he's still there. Yeah, because I'm gonna start using my homunculus servant again, so I gotta update him.
I feel like the cold starlight can be used to annoy a lot of people.
Make sure its HP is.
I haven't been using them, but honestly, I feel like I should.
Yeah.
Oh, I could conjure undead. Oh, ho, ho. What is that?
Just make people shut up for a minute. Yeah.
Make people shut up for a minute, and they are chilled until they complete a long rest. And if they are suffering from the chill, they have disadvantage on dex and concentration checks.
Saving throws.
Kind of want to use void spun syllable just once in the middle of everybody. Make everybody take 1d6 psychic damage multiplied by 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would appreciate it if no.
Yeah.
And stunned.
Mm-hmm. Until the end of their next turn. Also have
passive perception.
They also have Breeze Compass, which is kind of like the map marking in Ghost of Tsushima. Because you have to have a magnetized needle. You cast it and you have to imagine the location, and then a breeze of wind comes by and tells you where to go. Which is kind of cool.
Did I ever do the... Shit, I never did the health in that correctly. I need to update that. I realized the homunculus servant, I didn't do the health correctly. Its health was probably a bit lower than what it should have been. So we will update that. That was a 14. 14, 15, 16.
I can make people snake people. Wow. That's kind of cool.
All right.
Would Visar want to be half bug, half snake?
No, he likes his bug form.
Okay. But you would get fangs with venom sacs. And blind sight.
What is blind sight?
You basically
What?
see with sound. You're a daredevil.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
echolocation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works on like invisible creatures and things too.
Yeah, it's pretty much to see invisibility. And
Okay.
True Sight does that too. But True Sight, you see a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I already got 2 more eyeballs sticking out the back of my neck.
This should...
Which is gross.
Get used to
But,
it.
I'll skip that. So there are 5 spells. Plus
Okay.
these other ones.
I
Enjoying this class
have...
more and more as I level up.
Yeah. Get more and more creepy shit.
Yeah, I just updated my my biography to say behind his head, close to the base of his neck, 2 eye stalks around 1 foot long, look around
Ooh.
menacingly. They're just always watching.
Makes me think of the one guy on here, My Hero Academia.
Oh, which guy?
The guy that he can make the ears and eyes and stuff come out of his arms.
Oh, I think that's Soji.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm in a Discord where most people are obsessed with that show, and I'm caught up with the show now. My favorite is Tokoyami because Dark Shadow is the best thing ever. Love Dark Shadow.
Tokoyami is pretty cool.
Tokoyami and Hawks. I love both of them.
Okay. I'm finished, but I only have one question with Warding Bond. It
Absolutely not.
requires. I see. Mystery.
Ish.
It requires both. The material cost is both people have to have like a ring of at least a platinum ring of at least 60 gold value. How would I just realized the range is ouch. That's supposed to be touch.
Yeah.
Range, ouch.
Would
Ouch.
would that not like? Could I use that on my dog? Like, could I put a ring infused into my dog? Is he like naturally infused with that? How would
Does
that
it say humanoid?
This willing creature.
Yeah.
I mean, would they be willing though?
Yeah, I mean, it's my
But
dog.
they don't really have a.
A will.
Yeah, they don't have a will of their own. You tell them what to do.
I mean, my only argument against that is when I go down, it has its own will to do what it wants, and it will likely protect me.
But that's when you're dead.
Well, like when I was down, like for an example, whenever I went through the portal, it willingly came through the portal to follow me, right? They didn't just start wandering off into the abyss. You know what I mean? It actively chose to follow me and come towards me. So I feel like that would be a willing decision.
So unconscious creatures cannot be willing. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I'm just trying to figure out what the other stuff about it is. What's the intelligence on your?
I believe 14. Let me double check.
14 on the Steel Defender?
Never mind. That was thinking of Constitution. All right, no, the Steel Defender is pretty stupid.
Yeah, -3.
Yeah, I saw 14 and I assumed, I don't know why I assumed that was its intelligence. Yeah, no, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so it cannot be a willing creature then.
It says that creatures considered willing for a spell if the creature would agree to be affected by the spell were conscious of sound 9 and able to understand the effect of the spell. I can't tell if this is actually a Jeremy Crawford tweet or not. But like the able to understand the effect of the spell is the questionable
caveat.
part. But
I guess it's, yeah, I would ask if constructs can understand that. If they'd have the ability to understand that at least. Okay, it is what it is. I just find it strange that they would add Warding Bond as a intrinsic trait if you couldn't use it on your dog.
Mm-hmm.
Warding Bond.
So you're essentially giving your Steel Defender +1 to AC and saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But
Of
you
course,
also
there's-
take the same amount of damage it takes.
Yeah, you're resistant to all damage, but you both take the same damage. So it's a
Mhm.
really big give and take. Which is why I'm still considering if it even would be worthwhile to use, because
I mean, especially especially if you're using it to help your more squishy friends. You're having the damage that your friend takes, even though you're soaking it. But
my assumption for its proper use is like assuming it with the whole battlesmith like idea is you are next to your dog, so the dog gives you disadvantage on its attack, and it has to choose either or. Like it has to choose one of y'all. So then if you have that, it increases the chances for you not to get hit. But then on the flip side, if your steel defender gets hit, you still take the damage. So it's kind of weird. I don't know.
mm-hmm.
I'll see how I feel about it. Okay, I am also finished with all my updating.
Whoa, how do I do that? How do I get rid of that? Ah.
Wait,
Yeah. Let me know when everyone's done.
okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, last question. Only
Go ahead.
other one. I just realized vortex warp because I don't think you can send someone to a way of to an occupied area that would cause them harm. But I just
Mhm.
realized the description says nothing about prohibiting that. So is that am I correct in thinking I can I can teleport someone to somewhere where they can be harmed as long as they can stand on it or
It says to an unoccupied space.
So you could like teleport like an unoccupied space over top of like an open volcano, right?
Mm-hmm.
oh well, okay, that's a lot stronger than I thought. Cool.
On a surface
Oh,
or
sorry,
in
that's
a
good.
liquid. Yeah.
So they could be
I'm-
they'd literally be right on top of the magma.
I
Yeah.
mean, they could be in a liquid as long as I can fit in it, right?
Oh, I've used vortex warp before. I have it on my sword. I've like pulled people out of the fire with it. It is amazing. I really
Yeah.
like it. That's a good choice.
I was happy. For me, whenever I leveled up, it was all right, I'm going to take Vortex Warp, and what else can I take? I chose Web. It'll be a fun one. Good combo, too. A little expensive, though. Anyway, that's all for
Also,
me.
I'm adding in the birds of clay. I mean, I'm good if everybody else is. I'm just adding.
Yep, I'm good, too.
Sorry, I'm good.
Okay. Oops. I just exited out of Roll20, so I guess I'm not good. All right. Well then, yeah. What's the plan? Do you guys finish your long rest? You're all leveled up. You leave feeling refreshed and powerful.
We're taking our items with us to Sixth Tower. Hoping we
Yes.
can leave straight from there.
Visar would like to make a detour through the market. If there's any blacksmith or an armorer shop, sorry.
Yeah, for sure. What are you looking for?
Uh, plate.
Hmm.
I'm thinking, I don't know. Ooh. What's the difference between full plate and half plate?
I think it's just the AC bonus.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I have a. Okay, you said full plate and half plate?
Yeah.
Half plate is the highest medium armor. There's no full plate. There's plate mail. Is that what you're talking about?
Plate
Yeah,
armor.
plate armor?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
18
that's
AC.
heavy armor, and it's 18 AC. Half plate is 15 plus Dex mod max of 2. So half plate is 17, plate mail is 18. And it's the most expensive, and it's the heaviest armor you could get. And you have to have a strength of 15 and stealth at disadvantage and blah, 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 blah.
Well, I couldn't take it with it. Okay. Never mind then.
All right.
Actually, would they happen to have any
Any what?
moon sickles? I believe that's what they're called.
Moonsicles?
Yes.
Is that like a, I don't know, ice cream cone?
Well, it's like a magic item buffs. Let me look up just to be sure. It's some kind of sickle. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's moonsicle. It's uncommon, rare, or very rare. And you get buffs to attack and damage with it, and bonus to spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs.
No, there are not any moonsicles on offer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in mind though, because she will be active. She'll start actively looking since they
Okay.
have some. We have some kind of money now.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, so you head to the Styx Tower. The Styx Tower, I mean, if you look at the picture at the top, is this one right here. Like, foreground. This, there's not really much of a tower. I guess it's got 4 big towers surrounding it, but the Moon Tower is actually the shortest building of the 5. And yeah, there are casters' chambers and things like that, and you can see in the directory up front for Clantrack, Clantark, 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 Clantark. That's it. Who's taking point?
Visar, I'm sure.
I don't know. Visar's kind of just confused by all of this. He's still looking for Tratnalk. I mean, if you want him to, he'll go first.
So we're looking at So there's a directory with Clan Tart's name on it, right?
Yeah, Clantark. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How's it spelled?
It is spelled like Exactly how you think it is. There it is.
Hey, Fasar, who's that guy you keep talking about?
Tratnalk.
How you spell that?
Tratnalk.
Um, that's the opposite of this Clantart guy's name. Look,
Something is wrong. It is
Uh,
Tratnalk, not Clantart.
Visar, will you give me a history check? You do remember because you were friends with Tratnalk. The Tratnalk does have a brother named Clantart.
Okay.
Goblin name conventions being what they are.
So there are two summoner brothers named
Mhm.
Clantart and Tratnalk.
Yep. Yep. Or there at least you think there are.
No. This is his brother. Clantark was his brother. I'm looking for Tratnalk.
okay, well, if he's his brother, then he ought to be able to point us in the right direction, right?
Yeah, don't be so picky. Just talk to his brother.
All right. He will then storm off in a huff, just towards whatever direction he thinks it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Maybe a 5% chance you go off in the wrong direction. Uh, 1 to 5. Hey, you go off in the wrong direction.
All right.
In your huff, yeah. You burst open through a door, and it's just like it's a sable elf, just like copying some scrolls to a book. Excuse me, can I help you?
Sorry, I'm looking for Tratnalk or Clantark or whatever his name is.
Uh, 3 doors down on the left, not the right.
Thank you. Slam the door and watch it jar back open.
Yeah.
Just to be a little evil.
You fucking asshole. The true evil.
Damn right.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you find Clantart. And he is like the spitting image of Tratnalk. I mean, you never really met him, you just knew of his brother, but yeah, you know, they're all both kind of goblin-y looking. They look similar. Yes, how can I help you?
So you're Clantark?
I am.
Where's your brother?
What?
Tratnalk.
I have no brother. I was the only one that made it out of my clutch.
Have we met before?
I don't believe so. I don't make a point of meeting many Satari.
It was 6 years ago. I was helped out of this city by a goblin summoner named Tratnalk.
He shrugs. That means nothing to me.
Do you know of any other goblin summoners that might take a name similar to yours?
No. Shakes his head slowly.
Ah, forget that. Anyway, can you summon a portal for us to the material plane?
Where? For a price, yes.
What is that price?
75 each.
250 total.
Give me an. It's just persuade. There's no negotiation, right? Yeah. Persuasion.
17.
All right, where are you going?
Material plane, somewhere near the Ruthenian plains. That's where we were last.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we needed to get back to
Or-
Baba Yaga.
Well, Baba Yaga was near the Ruthenian plains.
Are you sure she's still there?
True, I did not think of that.
Can you just take us to Baba Yaga's hut?
He shakes his head.
If we go to a town, we could use the key. Or we could go back to where we think she is.
Might actually just be easier if we go to a random town. Did we want to go back to Red Tower?
I don't want to go back to that shitty city.
Could
Can
go
get
back
you to Runkelstad.
That'll work.
250.
Alright, Visar
He holds out his hand expectantly.
Visar will hand it over.
He kind of like shoos you to step back, and you look down. There's a circle carved in the floor, and he begins chanting and casting a spell, and the circle begins to glow. When you're ready.
Alright. Visar will pick up the cask and walk on through.
All right.
Obo follows.
Same
Same.
for Phoenix.
Yeah, and you all, as you jump through or step through, you are teleported to into the back alleyway behind a building in the city of Runkelstad. And you can there's a shot of you all stepping out from behind some boxes, and then there's just like a drunk guy on the ground, just like, what in the world? And he just keeps drinking from his little wine gourd.
And where are we coming back out at again? I think
You're coming back out at Runkelstad, which is I was looking up
Runkelstad?
Runkelstad, yeah,
Okay.
which is it's like just south of the Margrave Forest, west of the Ruthenian Plain, kind of on the border of both. But it's also along, yeah. Well, you guys don't know. It's a roof. College stuff.
Are we just using the key?
Might as well try it.
Alright. Is there a doorway nearby that we could use?
Yeah, there's like a back alley door, like a side entrance to some,
Alright.
shop.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll take out the skeleton key, insert it into the door, and turn the key.
All right. Odds or evens?
Let's go evens.
All right. You put the key in, turn the door, or turn the key, open the door, and as you're turning the key itself begins to crumble and break apart. But the door does open, and you can see the interior of Baba Yaga's hut.
Well, looks like it'll be the last time we use that.
We made it. Wait, did you break the key?
It crumbled away in my hand.
It's your fault.
Yours. Yours alone.
I guess Visar will just continue just walking into the house.
And you can see the
Okay.
back of Baba Yaga's hunched figure, stirring away at a big cauldron. And, plucks an eyeball out from it and sticks it in her mouth and starts chomping away. And yeah.
Ma'am, excuse me?
And she like cocks her head at your voice. And then, you can hear the sound of her like vertebrae cracking as she like bends over, arches backwards, and then like twists starting at her neck and then her torso and then her waist and then her legs to face you. And she kind of crawls over on all fours up to you. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Mhm.
We've got your stuff
you-
for you.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Please, on the table. On the table.
Visar will drop the cask on the table.
I'll take the scroll, the folder with the ballad in it.
Beautiful, beautiful. And she grabs the scroll and begins reading this, going over the song in her head. And you can see her kind of like, bouncing her head to the what she assumes the tune of the music would be to the song. A bit trite, but what do you expect from them?
Who had the trimming?
Is that everything? I think you're missing something.
You got the rose, don't you, Bria?
Somebody left the rose
Yes.
back in the shadow.
No. I have it, and she produces the rose.
Yeah. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Yes, yes. And she like, one hand kind of reaches out like maybe a foot longer than you would think her arm should be or than her arm seemed to be a second ago. And she grabs a big cauldron and drags it closer next to the table and just like taking one sharp fingernail, pokes a hole in the side of the cask as the wine just begins to pour out into this cauldron. And then she, rolls the song into a ball, starts chewing on it, and spits the wad of paper of scroll into the cask as well, and then begins plucking the flower petals and dropping them into the cauldron. Aha! Oh, very good, very good. I'll let that marinate for a little while. And she stops and just kind of stares at the cauldron for a long time. Unless somebody disturbs her, she's just going to stare at it for like a couple minutes.
Ma'am, the rewards?
Yes, greedy ones, aren't you? I see. Okay.
I mean, I want my pin. I'm sorry.
Yes, quite. To the table, all of you. Now! And she points. And the chairs all go and swing out from the table, giving you a space to sit down.
Visar sits down, all four eyes pointing at her.
Could you put some of those away? It's disgusting.
The two on the back of his neck whip over and look at Brea. And he just goes,
I hate everything.
no.
He's turning into like a
And
Man in Black
and
alien.
just keeps them on her.
I will
Yeah.
lightning you. Don't make me.
I'd like to see you try.
Just wait till we get outside.
She kind of, Baba Yaga, scuttles over, and you can hear kind of like a grinding, a metallic grinding laugh as she's kind of just like laughing at her interaction, and she starts, gently stroking the eye stalks. These are new. Very pretty indeed. Yes. Well, yes, a quill, and she pulls a quill out from one of the many pockets on her stained, apron, blood stained.
This is the one that goes with the book, though, right?
Are you questioning me, girl?
I mean, you just pulled it out of your dress. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It is the one. Yes, it is the quill.
And she'll just like hold a hand. Thank you. I appreciate what you do for me.
That's better. She goes to shake your hand.
They shake.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Will you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Shit. Okay. Oh, I'm good at these. Please, please, please. 19. I still had
Nice.
advantage on my bad.
Yeah, I just gotta find out what her spell save is.
I'm sure it's like 20.
It might be 20 something, yeah. Why is none of my compendium stuff is loading. It's weird. Okay, there. Yeah. Yeah. You feel your bones start to crunch and crack as you shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink until you turn into a little hummingbird. Woodpecker. Woodpecker, not hummingbird.
Do I have the insatiable urge to go knock on the wood of this house?
That's a good question. She just polymorphed you. But
I mean, I think with it's not wild shape.
no,
So
you
I
retain the
keep-
alignment and personality. You still have your personality.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Not true polymorph.
No, not true polymorph.
I mean,
She's not fully punishing you. Yeah.
okay, I was gonna say, she would well, then if I keep everything, I would be excited to be a bird and just start knocking on the wood of the house.
She grabs you and holds you in her hand. A little too tight. Yeah.
I don't know how woodpeckers sound, but it would kind of be like.
Wait, no, that's just the one.
Yeah, Woody.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, and she's holding little woodpecker Bria, and gestures for you all to leave with her out the front door.
She'll lightly peck on her hand to know what it feels like to be a woodpecker pecking on something.
Mm-hmm.
Visar would be
Right.
laughing.
And
Bria would give you the death stare of if I wasn't in her hand.
And Visar would stare back
your
with
eyes
all
out.
4 eyes, tauntingly.
Yeah. Because Bria's health is what? She's got the attributes and the stats of a woodpecker, of a bird.
It's less than 10. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even know.
I
If
mean,
she
it's
was in
like
10 feet of me, I can carry her, rot her.
I mean, you could kill your friend, yes. That would be yes. I mean, I think Cordy knows you live though, which is the only trouble there.
I do.
Yeah.
And you have sisters that are my best.
There you go.
That's
Yes. You're a raven. You're a hardy woodpecker. You should have a raven stat block.
Thank you.
So you've got 1 HP.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well,
I know.
Yeah.
1d4 necrotic damage at the end of each of its turns.
Well, I mean, after the 1 HP, I'd go back to Bria. Because that's how that works. But then all the other stuff after.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then she takes you. So she walks all of you outside, and you're standing in her garden, and you can hear because she's got this like iron rod spiked fence around her hut, all with various skulls and heads and things in various states of decay, and you can hear some of them like moaning and crying out as you get there, and none of them are doing it too loud, clearly not wanting to draw her like more of her ire, but all kind of just like in their own despair. And she turns and looks at the hut, and he goes, "Well, get to it." And the hut stands up and kind of squats and gives a little quiver, and then an egg drops out onto the ground. Well, take it. There's your other gift. The big one. He can hold it. And it's like, the size of like a medium-sized medicine ball, or like Swiss ball.
Is it bigger or smaller than the cask that I have been carrying?
Probably the same size, just not probably the same size, same weight, all similar, yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah. What was that? Sorry, you cut out.
What do we do with it?
Wait for it to hatch. What else do you do with eggs besides eat them?
Do we have to sit on it?
No, just put it somewhere warm for a week, and then you will have your home.
Home.
And she
Courtney's killing me with the woodpecker.
Is that what that is?
I mean, I do have wild shape, so for a few hours a day, I could wild shape into some, large bird that could sit on it.
Even bigger. Yeah.
Sorry,
And
so I missed
she,
that.
yeah,
How many
okay.
days?
Just a week.
Okay.
Yeah. And she, she at that she lets go of Bria and lets Bria kind of fly around.
Oh, immediately to a tree and woodpeckering the shit out of it.
Yes.
That was
Cool.
mine. What didn't you guys ask for something? He'll look over to Obo
Only two
and
things.
was it only the two things?
It was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Obo would like to approach Baba Yaga and ask a question, though.
She like, well, she's tiny too, so she's like right at your eye level and just looks at you and folds her arms expectantly.
I will hold out one of those blast gloves and just ask, do you happen to know, like, what kind of curse is on this?
She sniffs it and licks it and spits. Fiend. I hate fiends.
And is there any way to take it off? Like, take off this curse?
With the right magic?
Okay, thank you. I'll put it away.
Visar would step up and ask, "Do you have any more tasks that you might need done?"
Not at the moment. Come back to me, maybe, and I will have something for you. Or you can join me for dinner. And she kind of like looks at your eye stalks, and you remember back to when you walked in and she was popping that eye in her mouth and chewing on it, and she kind of gives her lips like a little lick, a little hungry lick.
Phoenix has wandered off to the fence at this point, and he's looking at the moaning head, the skulls, and tapping them.
Oh, us.
Hey, Obo, come check this out.
Obo will excitedly run over and look up to Phoenix and say, "See, I told you this was a great idea. Even
Yeah.
Baba Yaga's doing it."
How do we make the ones on your defender do this, though?
Oh, that's a good point. Baba Yaga, I have one more question, if that's okay.
Her neck just like the exorcist turns around 180 degrees and stares at you. Yeah.
I'll point at the fence and say, so you know how those like heads are like talking and like moving and stuff? Yeah, I want to do that, but on my construct, and I'll point over to my dog. How do you make them talk?
Keep practicing, kid.
Okay. And it just like kind of looks down, a little disappointed.
I'm kind of excited to see this egg hatch. What if we all just go pitch a camp somewhere, relax for a week?
We made some good progress. I think a week break would be a nice little change of pace.
Nice little vacation.
We could work on our alchemist stuff during that time.
Oh yeah, we got that book.
Yeah, we could decipher it and see if we can't understand, basic stuff.
Before we leave, Visar would turn to Baba Yaga and ask, "Is there a way that we can find you again?"
Well, if you look, you will find.
Well, then we'll be off.
Thanks for the egg.
She bows her head and quickly kind of just like turns in a rush and runs in the door, and the door slams. And it's the slam kind of echoes throughout the forest, and birds fly off except for Bria. But yeah.
I'm assuming she's getting like the greatest pleasure beating the crap out of a tree.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, gotta feel nice.
Hey, Bria, we're gonna go make a camp somewhere. You want to follow?
You hear just the hard pounding and then stop and looks over and will fly to Vasir, poop on him, and then land on Phoenix and glares at Vasir.
Two of Visar's eyes just stare back as he walks by.
Yeah, you head off to pitch a tent or start a camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a week, you're gonna hang out in the camp for a week.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quickly, because we're running up to the end. How are you keeping this egg warm for a week? What are you doing?
I would assume fire spells.
Yeah, like,
Bonfire.
the fire wizard might have something to do with it.
I mean,
Yeah.
also
Well, how are you
also-
keeping it warm without killing it? Yeah.
Well, I have flaming spear that can spear
Yeah,
that can light things on fire.
Well,
and
I can also do control flame as a cantrip, so I can
Yeah.
always like
And
control
as long as the spear doesn't like hit it, I don't think there's like weird damage things that happen. So the spear can just like be a ball of heat, I think. And then of course, Phoenix with all of his crazy fire stuff. And then really, if you need to, I'm sure she could figure out a bird big enough to sit on it.
Also, an hour later, by the time you pitch your tent and everything, or you find a campground, really when you find a campground, even on the way there, Bria turns back. It's only lasts an hour.
Being a bird was one of the most freeing things I've ever. Pooping on Vasar was amazing.
Okay, so yeah, you use your various fire spells, keep the bird warm for a week. I will say 6 days into the so you're a day shy of the week, and you all get a just pounding, absolutely atrocious headache, and suddenly memories of Tratnalk seem to return to all of you. And it seems odd that there was ever a point where you couldn't remember him, but you also remember speaking to the other mayor, and it's kind of the more you try to think about it and try to square that particular circle, the more you try to just like make it right. The paradox of all of those various interactions don't seem to line up, and your head seems to hurt more. But you do remember that Tratnalk did exist, and you did speak to him, but that wasn't who you spoke to after you left the theater.
Huh. How do all these squares make a circle?
And then that happens a day later. The egg does start to crack and break open, and a miniature version of Baba Yaga's hut kind of breaks its way out of the egg. A small house the size of a doll's house on chicken legs is there. Now you can't fit in it yet, but you will soon. And that's where we'll end up. And then we'll go over the Alchemist book stuff and the rest of that stuff next time.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We have a Baba Yaga hut.
You got a little mini Baba Yaga hut.
Like a baby Yaga hut.
Baby Yaga. Yeah. grandbaby here, maybe the 19th. That's 2 weeks from now. Or yeah, how does that look for everybody?
I think that should work.
That's good for me.
Should be good for me.
I won't be here on the 19th or the 20th.
Okay. Well, it's will be kind of a you don't really have a quest or a direction in mind yet, so it can be kind of just a little see what happens session.
Could we do a level 21 shot?
I would never want to be here for that because it's so rare we get to play level 20 characters. Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
so we'll do that soon though, for sure.
Yay! Oh, we'll have to figure out what other fancy stuff are.
Yeah, magic items. But in the meantime, too, in the next 2 weeks, talk about what you want to do. Quest-wise, adventure-wise. If you want to go for another Baba Yaga quest, cool. If you want to go back to the Citadel, cool. If you want to do something else, cool. Just kind of figure out what you guys want to do so I can kind of prep whatever that is.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
I did want to say though, since we don't have a quest right now, if y'all wanted to do the 19th, that's cool because my next month is packed. So I mean, if next session y'all just want to go ahead and do one without me, then I'll be back for the next session. I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, we can do a little side session.
Yeah, my availability will be a little bit hazy because of finals coming up.
Ooh, fun. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's rough.
We'll do some side stuff on the 19th. You can suffer in academia and have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will do well. I have the utmost faith in you.
Thank you. Mainly just long-term projects.
Ooh, that's
The
not
type
yet.
that take 30, 40 hours to complete.
Yeah.
All right,
All
cool.
right. Excellent. Well, I will see you all. Well, I'll see most of you in 2 weeks.
All right. See you then.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.